Well then, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to the sun-soaked GMC Stadium in Bambolim. And the air is thick with anticipation, the stands are a sea of color, and the stage is set for a monumental clash. This is the semi-final number 2. The first leg is Punjab FC taking on FC Goa as the Season 5 in the RFDL reaches its penultimate destination. I'm your commentator for this afternoon, and I can tell you the energy here at 4 a.m. is absolutely electric. We have two heavyweights of the developmental circuit ready to go toe to toe. My name is Kumar Satyam. Joining me on the microphone would be Suraj, and I'm sure he's excited as well.
What a game we have here, Kumar. Welcome along, folks, to this Reliance Foundation Development League National Championship 2026. As Punjab Football Club, top of Group B, they have been scintillating throughout the 2023 champions, looking to regain their crown up against FC Goa, who have been there in the semi-finals before. Can they get their foot a step further into the finals? But they will know they have a daunting task here, Kumar, up against the favorites here.
Everything. If you look on papers, Punjab FC are the favorites. Look at their national group stages. Punjab 10 games, 7 wins, 2 draws, just 1 loss. They have scored 22 goals, conceded only 9. First in Group B with 23 points. On the other hand, if you compare Goa, 10 games, 4 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. 10 scored, 11 conceded. That's a goal difference of -1. They've got 14 points, second in Group A behind Bengaluru. So on paper, everything looks like in favor of Punjab. But remember, footballs and especially semi-finals, knockout games are never played on paper. It's played on the pitch. And whoever has the heart, whoever has the hunger will clinch this one.
Well, absolutely spot on there, Kumar. And after we saw an incredible semi-final early this morning where Bengaluru Football Club put 7 past Kerala Blasters in a most unexpected of scorelines, are we going to see something similar here today, or is it going to be a tight and tense encounter here as FC Goa will look to put the spanner among the works and make it as difficult as possible for Punjab Football Club, top in the regionals, top in the zonals, top in the national group stages, and they will be the slight favourites heading into this game. And as you mentioned before, Kumar, the games are not won on paper, but on the pitch here today, as both teams about 7 minutes away from the start of kickoff.
Well, I mean, if you're a fan of statistics, I'll tell you one statistics. Let's look at the goal scoring comparison between Punjab FC and FC Goa throughout the regionals, the zonals, and the nationals. Here it is. Punjab in the regionals scored 18 goals. Goa, on the other hand, scored 9 goals. Punjab in the zonals scored 13 goals. Goa, on the other hand, 7. Punjab in the nationals, 22 goals. Goa with 10 goals. If you combine them all, FC Goa with 26 goals throughout the regionals, zonals, and the nationals, and Punjab FC a staggering 53 goals. That's almost the double amount of goals that Goa have scored. So, on paper, once again coming back to it, Punjab look the favorite. They are free flowing, they score goals for fun, and of course, Vishal Yadav is leading the chart with 9 goals in the nationals, 14 goals throughout.
And if you see the team news that has filtered through, head coach Praveen Kumar has gone with a very strong lineup, not looking to hold any of his players back, looking to get the job done in the first leg. And as for FC Goa, there is a change on the bench here with head coach Sugite Subhash Mandrekar on the sidelines for FC Goa as head coach Israel Gurung took charge of the national group stages. There is a change in the dugout here today. Will it result in something different for FC Goa? They need to score goals here up against the Punjab side who have been relentless in terms of the goal scoring. And as you mentioned there, Kumar, Vishal Yadav, all eyes will be on him. 9 goals in the national group stages. He has been scintillating. When he gets a chance, you can bet your money he will bury it.
Well, yes. I mean, and probably not just Vishal Yadav. If you look at this setup, the developmental setup for Punjab, they contributed 6 players to the Indian Under-20 SAF Championship. And that goes to show you that this team, this academy, is very well maintained. And probably some of these guys, you will see them in the national colors as well. Of course, Vishal Yadav and Umang Dodum combining in the SAF Under-20 Championship as both the teams now coming in alongside the match referees for Punjab FC in their orange stripes or FC Goa in white stripes. Can't wait for this one, Suraj.
Well, it's going to be a firecracker of a game here at the GMC Stadium in Goa. Both teams out there in the middle there have kept an eye on what happened earlier this morning, looking to possibly join Bengaluru Football Club in the finals. There's a lot at stake here in the first leg as Punjab Football Club will look to stamp their authority up against FC Goa, who won't be overawed by the situation, but they will know They're up against a side who started off brilliantly, as you mentioned before, in the regionals, zonals, and national group stages. A brilliant season for them. Can they cap it off with a spot in the finals?
And also coming back to it, I mean, if you look at the clean sheets as well, 3 clean sheets in the regionals, 3 clean sheets in the zonals, and in the nationals where the big boys play, they went on to do even better. 4 clean sheets for Punjab, and that means a total of 10 clean sheets in the 20 games they have played. And that's nearly 50% of the games wherein they have not let their opponent score goals. For Goa as well, in the clean sheet department, the defensive department has been good. 2 clean sheet in the regionals, 2 in the zonals, and 4 in the nationals. Probably one of the most important figures has been the goalkeeper Lionel Dalil Remni. Remember, 2 of the penalties saved in the national group stages, one from Gurnath Singh Grewal from Mohan Bagan Super Giants, the other from Mohammad Arbash, who was scintillating this morning.
There are some interesting battles that will turn out in the team here today. The Punjab Football Club going as strong as they can in terms of their starting 11. As you mentioned before, Kumar, players who represented the under 20s in the SAF International on show here for Punjab Football Club. Such a strong lineup, full of balance, creativity, flair, and of course that defensive solidity, which gave them that base to go out there and express themselves and really put their opponents under pressure. Yeah, FC Goa will have to play at their very best here today if they're going to get a result against Punjab Football Club. The stage is set and it's going to be a cracking affair.
That's for sure. And you know what about FC Goa? I think they're a team, they're not a free flowing team. They don't score a bulk of goals. They're not like Punjab. But the thing about them is that they're gritty. They're resilient. They fight till the very end. And as already mentioned, Israel Gurung probably not present today, but this is his side. And characteristic of this side is that they soak up the pressure. They probably outgas and outperform your opponents. And in the end, trying to just steal the victory. The referee for today's game, a very experienced panel. Abdul Majid Chaudhry would be the main man. Running on the assistant flanks would be Rohit Pandey and Harish Chandra Joshi. The fourth official would be Bibek Chetri. There's the 2 captains. The central defender for Punjab, that's Manav Singh, alongside Wellington Fernandez, the midfielder, just with the coin toss with the match official. Good scenes. This is a picture for the ages for both these captains as well. They need to be on top of their game. Manav, especially, is the defender, plays in the central areas. And for Wellington Fernandez, the captain, the midfielder, he has to make sure that he dominates into those central areas because we've seen teams that dominate into those central areas in the first semi-final as well. Bengaluru started off really well in those central areas. Arbash, Adil, all of those players combining very well. Cyrus Abhilash as well was dropping in. Today, there would be a testament. The midfielders have to step up. The defenders have to be on their toe. The key battle would be Vishal Yadav versus Lionel Dalil Rimni. Vishal Yadav with 9 goals in the national group stages. Lionel Dalil Rimni with 2 penalty saves and 4 clean sheets in total. That's going to be a very key battle and some other key battles as well. So here's a look at Punjab FC and their lineup. The head coach Praveen Kumar, 4 defenders, Garin Saiza, Kari Sura, Mohammad Sohail Khan and Manav Singh. In the midfield, Laishram Rishikant Amiti, Ashwir Singh, Bishu Sharma and Konsam Santoi Singh in charge of scoring goals. The forwards are Vishal Yadav and Umang Dodum. Guarding the goal would be Naveen Saini. Strong lineup for them. They will be facing FC Goa. The head coach Shukitesh Mandrekar, he's got plenty of substitutions on the bench. He's got 4 defenders, Konsum Singh, Wesley DSA, Citroy Cavallo and Ashraf Fran Rodriguez. In the midfield areas, Wellington Fernandez, the captain, Prachit Gaonkar, Brasin Pereira and Kavya Sunil Katkar start. And forward in charge of scoring goals, Sheikh Mohammad Ismail and Sangam Subhash Shetty. In between the sticks, it's going to be Lionel Dalil Rimni. Can't wait for this one, Suraj.
Absolutely brilliant clash forward here. 90 minutes of scintillating action coming to you live from the GMC Stadium in Goa. The battle lines are drawn. Can FC Goa pull out a big performance here, which will be needed up against Punjab Football Club? Kickoff very shortly.
Well, I mean, as mentioned already, FC Goa, they don't score a lot of goals, but today, maybe on the big day in the semi-finals, things could change for Punjab. They don't need to reinvent the wheel. They have been doing things their own way. They have been scoring goals, and here we go. Kickoff in the semi-final number second. The first leg is Punjab FC versus FC Goa. Early possession will be really important. Want to hold the ball, want to control the midfield areas. Do not let Punjab soak in, especially if Punjab get on going in the early few seconds, a few minutes. It will be really difficult for FC Goa.
Spot on there. The midfield battle will be absolutely crucial there. Punjab Football Club have Arshveer Singh and Rishikanta Mete as the two pivot players. FC Goa packing the midfield with Wellington Fernandez, Kavya Katkar, and Prachit Gaonkar in the midfield three. Could result in a really intense battle as Punjab will be expected to dominate the ball here.
For sure. Punjab, as usual. I mean, you don't score that bit of goal without dominating the ball. You have to dominate possession, especially in those midfield areas. I've been stressing on it because probably to win tournaments, of course, yes, defensively you have to be resolute and you have to be sound, but your midfielders are the one that link your defense to attack, and they have to be absolutely on point.
Good pass down the right hand side there for Bryson Pereira. Was holding the width down the right. We've seen him earlier in the national group stages trying to play on the left hand side, but we do see Sangam Shetty holding the width on the left, allowing the space in the central areas. You will see Kavya Katkar breaking his neck, breaking the lines to get inside the box and support the players to make sure that they have enough numbers when FC Goa do have the ball, especially on the flanks, to commit those bodies in the box and create panic in the Punjab defense.
Yeah, for sure. And surprisingly, Sean Francis Fernandez, who has been their top scorer in the Nationals with 3 goals, is on the bench. Maybe a tactical. MSA is also on the bench. Bryson Diaz, Asher Rebello, a lot of potential on that FC Goa bench. Kavya Sunil Katkar scored some goals early on, but we have not seen much goals from FC Goa, especially Bryson Pereira as well, as you spoke about. Can play on the left, can play on the right. So a bit of early momentum right now, maybe for FC Goa with those names. And of course, as the clock ticks on, for sure, we're going to see at least Mervyn Dominic Fernandez, Sean Francis Fernandez come in and impact the game.
Absolutely, benches for both sides will be an absolutely crucial thing as fresh legs to as the game wears on.
Well, this could be a chance early on. Punjab are looking really good. Garin Sizer, as usual, is very calm and comfortable on the ball. Garin Sizer, word on him, completely dominates those areas. Is a defender, is a fullback, keeps on running up and down, filled with gas. He's got a tank onto him. And right now, this will be a corner, I believe.
Yep, corner given there for Punjab as they have the opportunity to put the ball into the box and really ruffle the feathers of the FC Goa defenders. No surprise that Arshveer Singh, with the ball in hand, in charge of the set pieces.
Well, we have seen some action from a corner in the first semi-finals. A left footer named Mohammad Arpash putting the ball in and header by Sertocom. Could that be the story? As this time around, Arshveer puts it. Good defense. Lionel Dalil Rimney pushes it. FC Goa could break Wellington, the captain. He's lost it though. That was good though from Lionel Dalil Remney. He was committed. The good thing is that he was committed. He knew what he was doing and no second guessing. Come up, strong punch. For a second, probably you thought there could have been danger in the end cleared away. Punjab still on the attack though. FC Goa, one thing that they're doing really good is they're getting bodies back on that left hand side. Vishal Yadav turning and twisting inside the box. This could be at the corner, I believe.
I think it might have just kept it in play and will be a throw in for Karish Soram on the left hand side. He talked about the Punjab fullbacks. They are really, really good, but we do see Garin Shaiza happy to invert from right back into midfield to add that extra body to combat the side.
The ball inside the box. And once again, from that throw in, they are trending right now, Punjab. FC Goa have to be careful. As already talked about, Suraj, you don't want to concede an early goal in the semi finals.
Not against this side, especially as Punjab Football Club. If they do get their noses in front, it is a tough, tough ask to try and usurp them. Just the one loss in the national group stages, and that came in match week 10 against Kerala Blasters. Such has been the dominance from Punjab Football Club. They don't get beat often. When they do, it's pretty much when the games are inconsequential. This one carries so much weight, so you can fully expect Punjab Football Club to turn it on here today. You can see the physicality on show. FC Goa will certainly have to match it throughout the 90 minutes here, as Punjab Football Club are relentless.
This was good though. That back heel coming into picture, trying to find Bryson Pereira, but goes out in the end. Goa, if they get their flair, if they get their swag, that's when they're the best. When they're playing free football, freedom football. I think if they get their champagne football going in, Punjab could be in trouble. But to play that kind of football in a semi-finals is not easy. Semi-finals are a big task, a big ask. You have to be careful. You have to be cautious. And Punjab, in the opening 5 minutes or so, have been careful and cautious. And also, they have been attacking with menace. They have been attacking with intent. There's that switch coming into picture. Nearly perfect. It is perfect. On that left hand side, Punjab on the attack. Now in the box. Good challenge. Really good challenge.
Brilliant challenge that, and he had to get that spot on. And we talked about Ngaran Shaiza, who likes to just drop into the midfield. You saw in the previous attack, just making sure that that third midfielder, when Punjab do have the ball, just allows the likes of Ashwin Singh to just venture forward and be that extra number 10 to give support to Bishu Sharma in those central areas. Such a key player, the Ngaran Shaiza down the right hand side, showcasing his versatility, not just as right back, but also as a centre midfielder.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, allowing your midfielders to pop up inside the box, that's what the role of fullbacks is, and especially Garin Sizer. This could be a foul, though. It is a foul. Especially Garin Sizer with the kind of running he gets, and Kari Sodam as well. And probably Konsam Sanatoy the number 11, the midfielder. All of these Punjab boys are drilled very well. They are physical specimen. They run and they keep on running up and down, up and down. The bench for FC Goa, they look happy so far, so good. No goals conceded. They have a chance to score from a free kick if there's a good delivery inside the box. Prachit Gaukar, have not seen much from him, but if he needs to make an impact, today is the best of the days. Prachit Gaukar puts it inside. Naveen Saini has to be careful, was careful, fumbled on the first occasion, gets on the second. There's some crowd involvement as well. Good to see. FC Goa, the home side, will enjoy some support.
And that's for sure. They can take a lot of courage and a lot of encouragement from the support, almost play as the 12th man, as they'll need every bit in terms of the energy, feeding off the crowd, feeding off the energy, feeding amongst each other in terms of that energy. There's might be an early injury here for a stoppage. It's been quickly dissipated by the looks of it. It has been very even start so far. Punjab just slightly shading it in terms of possession. But so far, from FC Goa's point of view, Wesley Desai and Citra Carvalho have made sure that Inner Remy and goal has had very little to do in the opening stages here. Good play there by Naveen Saini, showcasing his commanding presence in the box.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's been an even Steven start. I don't think we have seen any shots on target, have we? And that could change the Punjab on the attack from this left-hand side. Shot straight at Lionel Dalal Remni. There was Vishal Yadav who takes his first shot on target. Good though from Punjab.
Beautiful stuff there from Ashwin Singh. Feeds the ball right into the path of his ace centre forward, lacking the power to really trouble in a Remy in goal. But the first shot on target there for Punjab, as now FC Goa trying to venture forward. They are struggling to keep hold of the ball in terms of 5 or 6 passes to make sure that they can move the Punjab players around. So far, it's been FC Goa trying to hit them on quick attacks, and Punjab Football Club just win the ball back swiftly to start off their attacks.
Look at Garin Sizer now. Just moments before he's playing on the left. Now he comes on to take a throw in on the right. He's everywhere this time around. Probably not the best of passes, but still Punjab keep a hold of the possession. That's good to see. A long switch coming in, nearly perfect. Oh, word, this could be deadly. Push it. Cleared away in the end. That could have been costly, Suraj.
So costly there. Sanatoy Singh did so well down the right hand side. He's done everything right. He's gone for the cutback as well for Vishal Yadav. FC Goa just about managed to smuggle the ball away, and it's another corner for Punjab Football Club. The second early on, the pressure being ramped up on the home side.
And once again, it's Ashweed who's on corner duties. Probably expect a left foot curler from Ashweed. Here's the delivery, not the best one, but nearly. And nearly going in the back of the net. FC Goa living a dangerous life. They're living a charmed life. So close to the first goal. And now on the counter, though, Wellington is leading the charge. End-to-end stuff. Look who's there. Look who's doing the cleanings. It's Garin Sizer. And then releases the good ball to Konsam Sanatoy Singh. This is end-to-end stuff. Konsam Sanatoy Singh feeds it. Back to Konsam Sanatoy Singh. This is good stuff. Finally, just a bit too heavy touch, and FC Goa can clear their line. Konsam Akash Singh now. This is good. This is really good. The semi-finals is probably shaping up now.
Well, Punjab are playing some scintillating stuff here. A wonderful switch out there. And that's something that FC Goa will have to be mindful about. It's not just those short, crisp passes. Those long balls can really open you up. FC Goa so far defensively have slightly rode their luck. The two centre halves, in Wesley Desai and Citra Carvalho, doing just about enough. But it just feels that Punjab Football Club, with 10 minutes on the clock, are now just time to dial it up and make it really difficult for FC Goa. Here's Wesley Desai on the ball.
And you know what? They've got a very handy goalkeeper in Lionel Dalal Remni. Was watching him throughout the national group stages, and those two penalty saves were crucial. The first one was probably more crucial. Mohan Bagan Super Giants versus FC Goa. That match was delayed by rain, heavy storms, heavy rains. We got a delayed start. FC Goa were leading 1-0 towards the dying moments. Gurnath Singh Grewal gets a penalty for all money. I thought Gurnath Singh Grewal was going to score it. The kind of player he is, but Lionel Dalrimney making the save, and then on the second attempt as well, stopping Lionel, beg your pardon, that's Mohammad Arbash's penalty in the last game, in the last league game. So he's got some serious talent. He's a shot stopper, but his positioning and reflexes also are on point. Lionel Dalrimney. It's also going to be a battle of those two goalkeepers. Naveen Saini in the goal for Punjab and Lionel Dalrimney in the goal for FC Goa.
You've seen Wellington Fernandez already drive with the ball on a couple of occasions. He needs to try and release that a touch quicker because every time he's on the ball, Punjab midfielders immediately swarming him around. Wellington Fernandez is taking responsibility. The captain Zamban trying to drive his team forward every time they have the ball. FC Goa struggling to keep possession, just slowly but surely trying to work themselves back into the contest, but it's been all Punjab in terms of territory and the attempts so far. And on the right hand side, trying to just burst forward here, Kumar. They're preferring the right hand side in the early stages here, Punjab, but make no mistake
They
about it,
are.
very much capable on the left hand side as well, especially with Omang Dodam and Kari Soram venturing forward.
Yeah, they are. They are preferring the right hand side. Especially on this right hand side, I've been pretty impressed by Konsam Sanatoy Singh, who's probably found himself in ample amount of spaces, is driving the team forward. And good point about Wellington Fernandez. He's seen himself in the possession. There have been one or two driving runs from him, just unable to release the ball. This was slightly off touch. And in comes Sheikh Mohammed Ismail on the left hand side, turning, teasing. Sheikh Mohammed Ismail shrugged off. The referee probably will blow the whistle for a drop ball. It hits him. Yes, it does.
Good play there from Mohammad Ismail. Generally starts on the right hand side, but today we're seeing him on the left, on his favoured left foot, probably looking to just create a bit of separation before putting in the final ball. Punjab Football Club will be looking for that opening goal, but they've done everything but score in the early stages. FC Goa holding on. Just need to start influencing the game in the final third here. Start to get their forward players involved. That's an excellent pass there by Naveen Saini to Ngarin Shaiza, and then goes to the beautiful switch.
This is Vishal Yadav now. Karin Sizer is everywhere. A beautiful switch once again. Karin Sizer is popping up everywhere. Loses possession, but Punjab gain it back. Good challenger from FC Goa. The pressure is good, but talk about Karin Sizer. In the opening 12 to 13 minutes, he's been everywhere. Right now, he was central, received the ball from Naveen Saini, yes, and he just floated it for Vishal Yadav. Talk about Karin Sizer, man.
He's been absolutely brilliant. So many touches already for the right back. Again, we're seeing him pop up a lot in those central areas, allowing Arshveer Singh to venture forward alongside Bishu Sharma as the two number 10s. Rishikant Mehta is just standing in there, making sure he's the number 6 between the two centre halves, starting the attacks for Punjab Football Club. As for FC Goa, they need to get their midfield involved here. They have the three-prong midfielders in Wellington Fernandez, Kavya Katkar, and Prachit Gaonkar. They all need to start standing up, showing out, and taking responsibility on here. Down the right-hand side, FC Goa looking to venture forward here after absorbing a lot of the early pressure. Can they hit Punjab Football Club with a sucker punch early on here? Good possession this from FC Goa.
Yeah, this is good. This is good from them. They're holding on to the ball, growing in confidence. Early on in the first 10 minutes, you saw Punjab probably dominating possession. Now, FC Goa as well. Bryson Pereira will have to play a key part. This is good, sustained spell of possession from FC Goa. This is Prachit Gaonkar, spreads it onto the right. But as soon as they were building onto it, there's the pressing from Punjab. Vishal Yadav not allowing any bit of space to Ashraf Rodriguez, cuts it out.
Vishal Yadav just needs a few chances. He's already had a sighter at goal here. Didn't have the power nor the direction here, but Punjab on the attack here.
Laisham Rishikant Mehta has fed Umang Dodum, who tries to find Vishal Yadav. Just that final pass not on point. Lionel Dalrimney, he will be happy. He would be relieved, more to say.
Beautiful first touch there. Just looking to lay that off to Wellington Fernandez. FC Goa just need to make sure that their final pass is weighted to perfection. That's brilliant from Wellington Fernandez as he ventures forward onto the right-hand side.
It could be a cross coming in inside the box. There's the cross. Well, this is good from FC Goa, especially down that right-hand side. They're creating some chances, putting the ball inside the box. Yes, it does not result into anything meaningful. Yes, there was no shot on target, but this is really good. Some encouraging signs for FC Goa.
Much better this from FC Goa after absorbing all that pressure in the opening 10 minutes. slowly but surely gaining a foothold in this match. Punjab Football Club will feel that they're very much with the game on here. We have down the left hand side, have focused all the attacks on the right. Ashvi Singh just looking to boss that midfield alongside Vishu Sharma and Rishikanta Mehta. We saw Rishikanta Mehta pick up the ball from his goalkeeper. That's how deep he's venturing in the early stages.
A good touch from Umang Dodum. Sets the ball and then Konsam Santo is saying nearly feeding it back to Umang Dodum. This is really good now. Punjab, some of those plays, some of those combinations have been delightful. Goes to show you that this team has a good bond. And probably that selection of 6 players in the under-20 SAF Championship from Punjab Academy goes to show you that Praveen Kumar is doing a good job. And not just as developing players individually, but making sure that they're a collective unit, a cohesive unit, and that's been reflecting on the pitch today.
To go out, well, be back in their defensive shape here, making sure that Punjab have to play through them. Beautiful passing movement here from Punjab on the right hand side. Here's Sanatoy Singh. As I just mentioned before, that's a clever pass.
This is good. Ashwin now. Can he feed it in? He does feed. Umang Dodum. Probably the best chance of the game falls to Umang Dodum and just drags it wide. This was the best chance of the game so far. The bench knows it for Punjab.
Brilliant again from Ashwi Singh. The second through ball that he's played. He is playing these passes to perfection. Weighted it superbly well. Umang Dodum making that near post dash. Can't get his effort on target. FC Goa have had plenty of warning shots already fired towards their goal. From their point of view, a 0-0 scoreline is ideal. They know that the threat is looming.
You know what? The 2 players who've been running the show for Punjab, Karin Saizer and Konsam Santoi Singh. Those are my 2, probably the best players I've seen for Punjab in the opening 17 to 18 minutes. Arshweed now is growing in the game. As soon as I said that, probably the commentator's curse misplaces his pass. Goa now on the attack. Sheikh Mohammad Ismail, this is good. Combining with Kavya Sunil Katka, who's running on the left. Tries to put a ball in. Yeah, probably. There should have been someone running onto it, Suraj. It was a
Brilliant
decent
ball
delivery.
there for Kavya Katkar. Somebody has to attack the far post there. Goa now starting to slowly but surely gain some confidence in this. Nicely done there by Citra Carvalho, making sure that he doesn't lose the duel. Will be a throw in for FC Goa here. This is much better, this from Goa. They have soaked up the pressure. Now they're starting to see a few more gaps emerge. They have to play with personality and a lot of confidence. They have to be brave on the ball. That's the only way they're going to get any sort of joy up against this Punjab juggernaut.
Yeah, for sure. And you can see how quickly they are dropping back. I mean, they have to make sure that they do put up numbers offensively, but against this Punjab side who score goals for fun, you got to make sure that you're trapping back. You got to make sure that you're coming back in numbers. Otherwise, you can be punished. And once again, if you look at that previous chance for Umang Dodum, Konsam Santoi Singh feeding one ball to Arshweed, who was making that overlapping run. And Arshweed finding that near post ball for Umang Dodum. How costly could that be, Suraj?
Very, very costly. These are the moments in a semi-final where games could be decided by the solitary goal as Bryson Pereira shifted onto the left-hand side here for Sheikh Mohammed. Comfortable for Naveen Saini. He's had very little to do. Whatever he's done so very well here, the goalkeeper. He's a giant of a presence in the goal. The FC Goa will have to make sure that their shots will have to find the corners to make it as difficult as possible for Naveen Saini. As Punjab Football Club, as you mentioned pre-match, the clean sheets galore, 4 clean sheets in the national group stages, just the 9 goals conceded out of the 10 games. That is a fantastic record for a side who also scored back full of goals. 2.2 goals a game. Punjab Football Club striking the balance between attack and defense. And now looking for the opening goal here. Once again, look at Rishikanta Mehta. He is almost playing as an auxiliary centre half here.
Yeah, and once again, that's a good switch of play. Attacking from this left-hand side, Punjab. Goa have to make sure they get the bodies back on the overlapping run. Could be a cross coming in. Still teasing. Now there's the delivery inside. Probably took too much time, but Konsam Santoi Singh will retrieve it. Colin Sizer tries to put it inside. Not the best of balls. Right idea. Tries to just put this in curling on the first attempt. FC Goa, they are probably careful, but no, they have given it away. This would not help them. They have to be a bit more resourceful. They are trying to build from the back, but sometimes with the high press from Punjab, they have to be careful. 1 or 2 errors, 1 or 2 wrong passes can lead into a goal.
And considering that they've managed to keep Punjab at arm's length with 20 minutes on the clock, it's critical from FC Goa's point of view that they do not concede anything loose here. Make sure that Punjab have to carve you open if they are going to score and not give anything away silly, nothing away cheaply in terms of the goals. As FC Goa pretty much objective one ticked here nearly halfway through the first half.
Yeah. What would you say? Who's probably the better happy coach right now? I would say FC Goa, since they have kept Punjab at nil, they would be happy.
Yep. I would absolutely concur with that. Ooh, there's a risk taken there by Lionel Remy and nearly gives that away. That kind of risk we talk about, Kumar, you should not be taking it. But we've seen FC Goa here throughout the national group stages and now into the national championship. They do like to play with bravery. They do like to play with personality, and they will take risks to try and get those rewards.
Do you know what? Lionel Rimney does that. I've seen him, he does that. He does invite the pressure. And sometimes you will see him go for a chip ball. Sometimes he even performs one or two roll-ons, a few skills on the attackers. He does probably live a bit dangerously, but so far so good for him. Clean sheets, and now once again, this could be the chance for the first one. Tackle coming in. Referee sees nothing wrong onto it. Crunching tackle. Karim Sizer continues the attack on some Santoi Singh on this right side. Tries to find Karim Sizer. This will be another corner. Take nothing away from that tackle.
That challenge from Akar Singh is world class because once Vishal Yadav was through, you just felt that the net was going to bulge. Magnificent challenge there from Akar Singh. Comes across and makes the challenge critical, absolutely critical from their point of view. Punjab are knocking on the door. They're getting closer and closer. It's yet another corner, the third already, halfway through the first half.
Once again, it's the usual suspect, Ashweer. He's going to take a left foot ball in. Once again, the delivery towards the near post. Could be a shot coming in. Lionel Rimney saves this man. He is making sure that Punjab are still goalless in this game. Otherwise, probably not the best of shots as well, but Lionel Rimney had to make sure that there's no spillage, and he did that.
Fantastic handling there from Lionel Remy. Could have very easily spilled that with the on-rushing attackers. Handling was absolutely critical as Punjab now continue to have attempts on goal. FC Goa, though, trying to venture forward. This is a good carry from the right-hand side. Midfield need to take control of the game here, not give away anything loose. Brilliant from Ngaran Shaiza. Immediately wins that back and looks to feed. I thought I was a little too heavy on that occasion as Lionel Remy can mop up.
Yeah, Wesley TSA probably was aware of the idea, wraps up the ball, gives back to his goalkeeper. But Punjab, they are very easily winning possession back, and that's not great from FC Goa. They have to be a bit more resourceful, a bit more careful when they are in possession. Cannot give the ball that cheaply to Punjab.
I think head coach Sugitesh Mandreka will be adamant that his team do keep the clean sheet at the first half. Even if they're not able to score, make sure that they keep Punjab at arm's length.
What a ball this is once again to find Vishal Yadav, whose control is immaculate. And that's why Vishal Yadav was in the setup of the Indian team. Ball played in. Lionel Rimney was not so sure. The ball could have been looping in. Made sure that he gets a hand onto it. Look at this delivery. Left foot ball looping in. The idea was to find Konsam Santoi Singh, but it could have looped in. Well done, Lionel Rimney.
Good goalkeeping from him. He was backpedaling. He was unsure whether or not the ball had enough elevation. Takes the safety first approach. Just tips that over the crossbar. Another corner for Ashweer to try and deliver this into the danger area.
Fourth one, right? Yes, it is. The fourth corner. Now, this time around could be the charm. Nah, says Lionel Rimney. The collection is on point, and then the release as well. Look at that throw, but the interception. I mean, both these teams, we have seen some good football in the opening 25 minutes.
Full of commitment from both sides there. Remy has certainly been very much involved in the early stages. Carvalho and Wesley Dessar making sure that trying to keep Vishal Yadav at bay, but we did see Vishal Yadav bursting through onside, had an opportunity. Challenge, covering challenge was a thing of beauty in terms of keeping Vishal Yadav at arm's length. Another long ball forward, good defending there by Wesley Dessar, making sure that he gets that out of harm's way. I think that was Citra Carvalho's header though. And it's now Punjab who looks to secure the ball in midfield here alongside Wellington Fernandez. He has to do better there, the skipper.
Yeah, for sure he has to do better. But you know what? Those two central defenders for Punjab, Manav Singh, the captain, and Mohammad Sohail Khan. Once again, we see that pattern. They're asserting themselves with those long balls. We saw that in the first semi-finals. Bengaluru FC and their defenders, Jai Faremba and Bungson, playing those long balls, and the outcome was in favor of Bengaluru. And that's a good, probably, if you want to see a team and how well they're performing, look at their centre. If they're enjoying possession, if they're spraying in the long balls, understand that that team is controlling possession, that they're enjoying themselves on the pitch. And right now, Punjab and their centre backs, they're doing a good job.
Good work there. Zakar Singh looks to feed that onto the left hand side. Interesting position here for Akar Singh playing as left back today. Means that Asher Rodriguez down the right will hold the width. Akar Singh alongside Sutra Carvalho formed an excellent partnership throughout the national group stages. Change in tactic here from head coach Sukitesh Mandrekar. But Akar Singh is such an excellent player. He can slot in seamlessly as left back as Wesley Desab stepping in. Wesley Desa and Citra Carvalho, both centre halves, do have a goal each in the national group stages. FC Goa have struggled to create chances in open play, but in set pieces, I'm sure Citra Carvalho and Wesley Desa both will have their eyes lighting up with chances to possibly get their side a lead here.
Preston Pereira trying to find Sheikh Mohammad Ismail, but Karin Saiza once again steals the ball. He's been good. He's been really good. And then the turn, trying to find Vishal Yadav on this left-hand side. Vishal Yadav, burst of pace. Vishal Yadav on this left-hand side, puts the ball in. Lionel Dalrimney, good collection. Each and every time Vishal Yadav is trying to attack, there's a ball in the form of Lionel Dalrimney. Take nothing away from that piece of skill. That goes on the outside, puts the left for delivery. Good catch.
How good was that from Vishal Yadav in terms of stop and start, immediately bursting away from his fullback there, Asher Rodriguez. Asher knows that he will have his work cut out here because Vishal Yadav is not just staying in the central areas, he's peeling away down the left-hand side to cut in and shoot. What a pass that is.
What a pass this is actually. Konsam Santo is saying, just not able to find a final ball. There was Bishu. Saw some space being opened up on this right-hand side. Konsam Santo Singh is ever operating. He was present. Just unable to find that finishing touch, finishing ball. Karin Saiza now. That's twice now that Karin Saiza has tried to probably find a runner up front. Not happening. Still, take nothing away from him. Good start. The first 27 minutes, he's been good. But those two passes have not been on point.
Wesley Desa now striding forward with the ball. You can see Leonard. Oh, they give the ball away very, very cheaply. They're under no pressure as Ashvi Singh recovers the ball. Punjab here just collecting it and looking for that opening goal before the halftime whistle. They've done everything but score. Centre halves have been relatively untroubled here. Now you can see the two centre halves very much at the halfway line. Looking to dictate the play as the big switch comes up and it is perfect.
That's been the story. That has been the story. Those centre backs with those switches coming into picture. They're actually getting comfortable now. As already mentioned, they are stepping up, nearly playing on the half line. Karin Saiza trying to squeeze this in, and he does. Konsam Santo Singh inside the box now. Puts the ball in. Could be a short chance for the first. Vishal Yadav turning, twisting. Probably took too much time. FC Goa living a charmed life. But Punjab will continue attacking. Vishal Yadav could have taken a shot a bit more earlier, but once again, Konsam Santoy Singh puts the ball in. Cleared away finally. Sangam Subhash Shetty. Still Punjab on the attack. Could be a shot from distance. There's the shot. Straight to Lionel Dalrimney. What a spell of game this has proved out to be. Nearly 30 minutes on the board. Punjab now trying to pile on to the pressure.
If they feel that the goal is coming here, they have been relentless. And the fact that Lionel Remy is already working overtime with just under 30 minutes on the clock just showcases the dominance that Punjab have on this game. They have a vice grip on FC Goa, really struggling to knit those passes together. They just need to make sure that they get those 3 or 4 passes in a almost repetitive manner because they are not able to play around Punjab. They're playing those long balls forward, which have been very easy for the likes of Mohammad Sohail Khan and Manav Singh to really sweep up. Naveen Saini in goal has been relatively untroubled, and if you compare that with Lionel Remy, it's chalk and cheese.
Yeah, I mean, there's two different stories. Naveen Saini has hardly had a shot on target to defend. I mean, FC Goa, most of those balls are long, but I think how many times have we seen, probably in semi-finals, I'll tell you. I mean, Punjab FC, they are doing good, but I think they're not taking their chances. Remember, Omang Dodum got a beautiful chance. Vishal Yadav on this occasion was inside the box. Yes, there were players surrounding him, but sometimes you got to take those chances in a semi-final. And probably, the longer the game stays at 0-0, probably it's advantage Goa, I would say.
FC Goa would be happy that the scoreline is still 0-0 with just under 30 minutes on the clock. As you mentioned before, the longer that they can keep Punjab at arm's length, they'll see that they're very much in this game. They have struggled. There's an opportunity to make sure that They can just lull Punjab into almost a false sense of security before they hit them on the counter attack. But FC Goa in midfield need to do a lot better. I'm sure that head coach Sukhdev Mandrekar is making sure that that is relayed. The likes of Wellington Fernandez, Kavya Karkar, and Prachit Gaonkar looks to take a bit more control in this game. But as you said before here, it's not the worst case scenario from FC Goa's point of view. Yes, they've had to cede a lot of possession. They have seen Punjab come very close to scoring. They have to put that in the rearview mirror, focus on the next 15 minutes and make sure that Punjab don't score from their point of view. But it just feels that Punjab are going to ramp it up in the next 15 minutes, and that's where it's going to get really challenging for FC Goa.
That's for sure. And especially the longer this game stays at nil-nil, let's say we are going into the 70th, 80th minute, with the kind of support from fans, if the fans start making some noise later on, FC Goa could actually steal this one, but still, plenty of time remaining for those talks. It's still 31 minutes on the board, 14 remaining in this half. The way Punjab are playing, of course, they're going to create some chances. I think they're going to score some goals, that's for sure.
2.2 goals in the national group stages on an average from Punjab's point of view. And they do score in bulk as Bryson Pereira turns nicely on that occasion. Good feed, but Ngaran Shiza once again quickly into the challenge. Throw in for FC Goa. They look to just find their foothold here in the last 15 minutes. Concentration will be very key here, Kumar.
He's a chaotic player, Karin Sizer. I mean, he's never going to be out of action. Even though he makes some errors with the passes, then he's going to make amends with his defending. He's a really creative, of course, is the word, but chaotic is also the word. This would be a foul, I believe. It's on Ashwir, who's gone down, looks in some pain.
When crunching into the challenge there, Ashwin Singh might have felt that towards the shin. But he has kept his cards in his pocket so far. We haven't seen challenges flying around. Ashwin Singh, very important player for Punjab Football Club in midfield with the number 8 on his back. We saw him in the SAF Championship as well, pulling the strings for India. What a player he turned out to be, and a couple of beautiful through balls in this match already, with the strikers not able to apply the finishing touches. But he remains the key here from FC Goa's point of view. Every time he's on the ball, you expect FC Goa to have at least a couple of players to make sure that they're immediately on him to make sure that he doesn't. This thing has brilliant play there from Vishal Yadav. Look at the pressing from the centre forward.
Vishal Yadav steals it from Ashraf Rodriguez, puts it inside to Umar Dodum, who gets the shot. Albeit a weak and timid effort, still is going to count as a shot on target. And it will count as another save in the portfolio of Lionel Daldrimney.
Remy certainly has been worked a lot in this first half. Saves for regulation from his point of view. But we know his team are under the pump, and he'll have to play one of his best games here to make sure that Punjab won't score the goal here. Sitra Cavallo and Wesley Dessau have been tried and tested a lot in this first half, keeping a close eye on Vishal Yadav. But we've seen Vishal on that left-hand side, preferring to start his attack on the left and then drift in field, making it almost impossible for the centre halves, really having to be reactive rather than proactive. This is a much better play. This is Wellington Fernandez on the right.
It's good. Wellington Fernandez can put a cross in. He does put a cross in. Cleared by Laishram Rishikant Amiti. No real pressure. But that's good from FC Goa. And a bulk of the attack has been coming from that right-hand side. We have seen that already. The final delivery probably are not the best. Disappointing, least to say. Ashraf Rodriguez is getting up and down. Whenever they are getting possession, they have to be a bit more resourceful. I've been stressing onto it because Punjab will control the possession, and FC Goa, whenever they are on the ball, this could be a foul. Yes, it is. Now then, from the free kick, good chance, good position as well.
Talked about set pieces being a huge source for FC Goa, struggling in open play, but they're slowly gaining a bit more momentum in this match. Set pieces, a great equalizer here from both teams' point of view. Bryson Pereira going to eye the situation here. Watch out for the fast stick, as Bryson might just fade that towards the fast stick, making sure that one of the centre halves do peel in there. The FC Goa fans now turning up the noise as Bryson Pereira lines up this free kick.
Probably. Would he go direct on goal, Suraj? Could that be a possibility?
Far out, too far out.
Yeah, too far out. But hey, we have seen commentators being proved wrong. There's an attempt. I'm not so sure whether that was a shot or a pass, but it's still deflected. Will be a corner. Is that the first one for FC Goa?
First corner indeed. It's taken them a while to get there, but the first corner, they've managed to take it short.
They're taking it quickly as well. Ball inside, header! And there it is! Against the run of the play, FC Goa have taken the lead. How often we have seen that? Asher France Rodriguez celebrates. FC Goa are in the lead.
Can you believe it? From all that we see, from the very first corner of FC Goa, they've played it short, they've changed the angle, and it's the unlikeliest of goal scorer, Asher Rodriguez, scoring his first goal, scoreless in the national group stages. And what a time and what a moment to score your first goal for FC Goa in the nationals. Good change of direction here. What a ball this is. This is such a clever header. He stoops low, flicks it on. There's enough pace on the cross as Asher Rodriguez does the rest, and FC Goa steal the lead.
Wow. I mean, I did mention it on the comms that sometimes in these games, the more it remains at 0-0, the better. And FC Goa have actually done that. Asher Fran Rodriguez with that goal. A cross coming in from Bryson Pereira. And against the run of the play, that's the right word, because Naveen Saini hardly had been tested. He was mere visitor, and then one ball in. And look at that once again, corner taken in quickly. Bryson Pereira, perfect delivery, stooping low. What a header that is, Suraj. What a header that is from Asher Fran Rodriguez.
Absolutely brilliant. The way he just turns his neck to make sure he gets that on target. It's a special goal as Punjab looking for a quick response here.
Their fifth corner, this time around Omang Dodum. Can he create something? Dodum puts it in. They're defending with their lives right now, FC Goa. They've got the all-important goal. And hey, we have seen them. They can close games at 1-0. We have seen that. This one was around the near post. Diving effort to clear it.
Look who it was, though. It was Asher Rodriguez once again turning that neck to make sure he gets that away. He has been a huge influence in both boxes already. Fantastic work from Asher Rodriguez, the unlikeliest of goal scorers. Talk about all the attacking talent on display here. And to see the right back score just showcases how unpredictable this game is. And FC Goa now have something to hold on to here. Now the defense will have to step up and protect their goalkeeper as much as possible. Fair play to Darren Remy to keep the clean sheet for as long as they did. They had to ride their luck. But when the opportunity did arise with their first real meaningful attempt, they find the back of the net.
I've been watching Goa. I've been watching FC Goa throughout the Reliance Foundation Development League, and this is how they win. This is how they scrape result. I mean, they soak on the pressure. They let teams attack. They know they've got a good. What a fake this is! What a turn this is! Now piling on the pressure, enjoying themselves. Wow! Slowly and steadily. Look what a goal does to a team. I mean, now they look like a different side. They've got their swagger back. And sometimes goals do change the complexion of the game. Well, not sometimes, every time. Most of the time, goals change the complexion of the game. And right now, 38 minutes on the board, 7 minutes remaining in the first half. FC Goa might well finish this on top.
Brilliant stuff just from FC Goa. And momentum is certainly playing a huge part here. Those kind of fakes we have completely missed in that first opening stages. But now, after getting the goal, the confidence will be coursing through their veins. Giving the ball away here for Wellington Fernandez. Chips it onto the right-hand side. FC Goa now looking to add the second.
Once again from that right, which has been a profitable region. Shot coming in. Bryson Pereira should have done better. And he knows that out of all the people, he knows that Bryson Pereira, with the kind of talent he's got, it was laid on. Of course, it was outside the box, but at least had to keep it on target. Bryson Pereira in the end, up and over. You can see FC Goa. I mean, slowly and steadily now going into the game. Those flicks coming in. Wellington. Wow, what was that? Flicked and gets onto the ball. I felt he was passing it, but instead flicked it onto himself. And once again, good turn. This could be a foul. Yes, it is. FC Goa are getting the swagger on now.
Well, Punjab have to be careful here. With all the possession and the attempts that they have had, it's FC Goa now slowly but surely growing into the game. You can see that touch from Wellington Fernandez, absolutely filthy. The back heel touch and running onto it by himself. The foul, it's another set piece opportunity. We talked about FC Goa struggling in open play, but with set pieces, the great equalizer that it is, look to put this ball into the box, create more panic. We've seen already Citra Carvalho and Wesley Dessau both score in the national group stages, and they will be the main targets here with the delivery from Prachit Kankar.
Maybe another defender stepping up to the pitch. They are tall. Prachit Kankar with the free kick inside the box. Karan Sizer gets it cleared. Danger probably. This time around it's going to be yellow card, I think. Yes, it is. And the yellow card has been shown to Wesley TSA, the centre back.
Wesley Disa picks up the yellow card, and he has to be careful now. He's going to be up against Vishal Yadav for the second half, but he has to be careful. He just went lunging in. Ball was wobbling around awkwardly. Made sure that he tried to get there first. Catches the Punjab player, picks up the first yellow card. Game has been played with a great spirit so far, but you expect those shackles flying in towards the end of the second half as Punjab Football Club will be playing with a bit more of that desperation, that's for sure. And done a lot of the good work. They've been kept at bay here with a good display from FC Goa, feeding with the energy of the crowd. They've taken it to their advantage. And that Usher Rodriguez goal was a thing of beauty. It came from the unlikeliest of sources in a time where FC Goa had to soak up a lot of the pressure. And the goal just releases some of the pressure, now gives FC Goa something to hold on to here. And 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes plus added on time remaining in the first half. FC Goa not happy with the one goal though. More set pieces here, Kumar.
They're getting set pieces, and remember the first one came from a set piece. And Prachit Gaukar is making himself familiar with that. And Prachit Gaukar, he's got a good right foot, puts the ball in towards that far post. Cleared away. The idea was absolutely perfect. That cushion header, if it would have been on point, FC Goa could have been lurking on for the second. There's a chase going on.
Look
Is
at
it
the
Vishal
pace
Yadav
of
who wins
Vishal
it? Yes, it
Yadav.
is.
My goodness
Yes,
me,
it
the
is
pace.
Vishal. Good pace from him, that's for sure. The young man, he's got a lot of gas and a lot of engine in him.
Usmanov Singh, the skipper, will be disappointed that they couldn't keep the clean sheet here today, Punjab Football Club. And done so well in the early stages. That is very nicely done there by Citroy Carvalho. Safety first approach, cushion header for Lina Remy to comfortably gather. FC Goa's next objective will be to navigate the next 3 minutes plus added on time and take that halftime lead to the break, as Sugitesh Mandrekar will be beaming with pride with the way that his team have dug in deep and had the lead against the favourites here today.
Well, if ever there's a time to put out that phrase, dug in deep, it is now. Imagine semi-finals, Punjab creating all those chances, FC go on the back foot, and then the team responds. Ashraf and Rodriguez scores a goal. The technique on that goal was absolutely phenomenal. And now, just trying to hold on to that lead. You can see how quickly the things have changed. They're playing champagne football right now. Left football inside. Could have been costly, cleared away in the end.
You're asking the
Handball,
question.
yes. There could have been a appeal, yes.
They have waved it away. It's a quick check from the referee. Oh, there was a chance there. Sangam Shetty doing so well on that occasion there, Kumar. He had to do better there, but the appeal was legitimate and it's been waved away.
And now Punjab breaking from his left-hand side goes down. A small, probably just the cheapest clash of the referee asking for a penalty, but never in a million years that would have been given. But yes, there was some appeals for a handball. In the end, referee waves it over. Probably there's nothing onto it. It was in a good possession, but Sangam Subhash Shetty on the left-hand side for FC Goa, they are just starting to grow into the game. And there you see, the goals completely changed the game. FC Goa, who were unable to craft 6 or 7 passes together, now just absolutely enjoying themselves. One-touch passing coming into picture, bisecting the defense. And Punjab, who were absolutely enjoying themselves in the first 20-25 minutes, slowly and steadily, they're not finding their passes. It feels like any attack they're trying to build is breaking. A second balls are falling in for FC Goa. That's what happens when you score goals. Punjab would be wanting for the halftime whistle, to be honest.
The amount of chances that Punjab did create in the first half, it felt that one of those chances found the way into the back of the net. It will completely change the complexion of the game, considering their dominance here. FC Goa taking a huge risk there.
Umang Dodum now. Umang Dodum shoots. And then on the follow-up shot from distance, up and over. A desperation shot maybe, but never troubling that defense and never troubling Lionel Dalal-Drimney into the final 30 seconds of the first half. And then we head into the stoppages. It's been a good performance, but we have been talking about it. Punjab, they were getting the chances, and sometimes you got to take your chances, especially in the semi-finals. If it's a league game, probably not much at stake, but in knockouts, taking your chances is much important. We saw that in the first semi-finals when in Bangalore, they were absolutely brilliant taking their chances in. I don't think Bangalore missed any of their chances apart from that shot from Rakshit that hit the crossbar. And that was the definition of clinicality. Punjab, they created some good chances, some good opportunities, but not able to provide the finishing touches. 3 minutes added on is what the fourth official has informed us. Can there be at least an equalizer coming in, which will actually give them a lot of momentum going on into that halftime?
An equaliser now would be a dagger through FC Goa's hearts, having done so well to keep Punjab at arm's length, keep that clean sheet against a side that are free flowing and score goals for fun. This has been a brilliant defensive performance from FC Goa. The job's still not done here. We saw that strike early on by Arshveer Singh from distance on his left foot, really catching hold of that. He's been in charge of set piece duties here. Had nearly 5 corners, if my count serves correctly. Now a set piece opportunity. Either the left foot of Arshveer Singh or the right foot of Ingarin Shaiza.
It feels like it's going to be Ashweed. Instead, they do a fake. It's Ashweed. Creative route taken in. But once again, there you see it's kind of breaking down for Punjab. 3 players piling up, lining up for that free kick. In the end, they choose the creative option. Not happening. Something has to probably change after that first half.
Considering head coach Praveen Kumar has pretty much started his strongest 11 here, seen very little of Bishu Sharma in the number 10 position for Punjab Football Club. He needs to really step up and make sure that he's providing the creative influence for the likes of Vishal Yadav, Umang Dodum, and Sanatoy Singh. So Sanatoy Singh start the game off in a fantastic fashion, but his influence has certainly decreased as the game has gone down. Down the right hand side, FC Goa looking to pinch another goal, which would put them in dreamland just before half time.
Good strength, good hold on. In the end, it's Punjab who emerged with the ball, floated in, but Prachit, I believe it is, who clears it. Coming back, all has changed since that first goal. I mean,
Everything's
Bishu
changed.
Sharma was getting in the game. He was getting in the game, but after that first goal, we have not seen much of Bishu Sharma. Konsam Santoi Singh, who started out very lively. Look at Vishal Yadav, who's changed wings. He's come onto this right hand side now. So they are trying to change some personnel, trying to change some strategy. But I think that halftime would be a blessing for them because right now, they don't look like the Punjab that we saw in the first 20-25 minutes, and that's the influence of goals.
To Goa, nearly completing their objective here. They've played this in stages, they've absorbed pressure, and now have an opportunity to possibly nick the second before half time. He'll be very, very delighted here. Head coach Sukhdeo Subhash Mandrekar seeing his side taking a 1-0 lead at halftime against Punjab Football Club would be exactly what they have been planning for. May not be in terms of the manner and the technique, but they've got there suddenly. It came from a goal from the most unlikeliest of sources, and they're nearly there in terms of completing their objective in the first half.
Preston Pereira shoots this time around. Naveen Saini has to be careful. Nearly fumbled that. Could have been two for FC Goa, and that would have been absolutely a delight. And Naveen Saini is usually a very safe customer, but that time around the shot did not have much sting from Preston Pereira. Naveen Saini, what was he doing? And I think that's the halftime whistle coming into picture. Yes, it is. Punjab and Goa have been good. Punjab creating some early chances, but it's FC Goa who've taken the lead. Halftime, Punjab FC nil, FC Goa 1. And that one goal coming in from Asher France Rodriguez. We have talked about him in length. What a time to score your first goal. What a time in the semi-finals of the Reliance Foundation Developmental League.
Well, absolutely brilliant from FC Goa's point of view. They would have started off as underdogs, and as the game progressed, you just felt that Punjab were going to just showcase their class and blew FC Goa away. But the home side is absolutely not. They have been superb as we take a look at the goal scorer, Asher Rodriguez. What a time to score your first goal in the Nationals. It's a goal he will not forget in a hurry. A tremendous technique on it to just tilt his neck and make sure that the pace on the cross was utilized to perfection as Naveen Saini was clutching at thin air on that occasion. FC Goa doing enough on that. As we look at the stats, what has been dominant from Punjab's point of view. But as you say, it all mentions about the top statistic, the goals, all 6 shots on target, 7 chances created, all the corners in their favour. But it does not matter as FC Goa has shut out Punjab Football Club in the first half. As FC Goa will be coming out in the second half, fully rejuvenated, full of confidence as they look to keep Punjab at arm's length. Half time at the GMC Stadium, Punjab nil, FC Goa 1.
I mean, the halftime team talks would be pretty different for both the teams. I think FC Goa, they would be happy with the one goal. Of course, they could go and score the second, but I think the pattern would be pretty same that we saw in the first half. FC Goa will try and soak the pressure and let Punjab attack, and on the counter and from the set pieces is what majorly FC Goa will try and profit. And for Punjab, the halftime talk would not be much disappointing. There wouldn't be much panics in that rain. Praveen Kumar would not be panicking right now. Neither do the Punjab boys will be panicking. Some early chances. Vishal Yadav got a shot on target straight to Lionel Dalrimney. And then some good play from the right hand side. Konsam Santoi Singh was in the heart of everything. But I think they should have taken their chances much better. This time around, Bishu, this was probably the best chance of the game, isn't it, Suraj?
And it was, and you could see Ashwin Singh and the combination there. Vishal Yadav, as soon as he got that, the challenge from Akash Singh was a thing of beauty. FC Goa having to ride their luck a little bit. The finishing from Punjab Football Club not been at the high level so far, but good credit to Lionel Remy to make sure that the clean sheet was preserved. That one nearly snuck in towards the fast take. We saw the pace of Vishal Yadav on the left hand side trying to create enough panic from that side. But he needs to find himself in the central areas and almost trust his wingers to feed the ball into him. Sanato is saying, and of course, Omang Dodam did look bright in the early stages, but having not scored, they will feel that responsibility now in the second half intensify as Punjab will have to turn things around here.
And I think Punjab, the way they have been playing, I don't think they need to reinvent the wheel. Just keep on doing what they did in the opening 20-25 minutes. Create those chances, use those spaces, those long diagonals coming into picture. This was the goal. Ball put inside. What a header this was. We cannot stop talking about it. Ashraf Franz Rodriguez. I mean, the technique onto it. That was a difficult angle. I mean, he guarded that towards that far post, and that was a difficult angle soon after Punjab trying to respond. But once again, Ashraf Rodriguez, after scoring the goal, was back on defensive duties. Some tackles coming in. Punjab were trying to create those chances. They were not giving up so easily, but you felt like towards the end of that first half, they lost a bit of track. Their passing was not on point. And as things stand, Punjab are trailing by one goal, and not a very big margin. They can still make a comeback, and for sure, if you're a fan of statistics, if you look at data, everything is tilted in their favor. Punjab do score goals. Hardly there's a match when Punjab do not score goals. They like to score goals, and probably if you're a fan of Punjab, you want their statistics to come true.
There you have it. Towards the end, we saw Ashwin Singh and Omang Dodam all now getting involved as first half comes to a close, with Punjab Football Club having to do all in the second half. As we will be back with second half action here, Kumari cannot wait for the start of the second half. Both teams, both coaches will be making sure that their instructions are relayed, and we'll be very soon be back for the second half here. Will Punjab turn things around, or will FC Goa take the first leg in a very, very surprising fashion as the home side halfway there?
Well, then, grab your popcorns, take your seats. This one is a thriller. Second half coming really soon.
And as the two sets of players take the field for the start of the second half, it could be a very, very crucial 45 minutes, not just in the first leg, but also how it sets up the second leg. FC Goa, having taken the halftime lead courtesy of Asher Rodriguez, come back with renewed optimism as Punjab Football Club will have to go again here. They'll have to be nearly perfect if they're going to try and turn things around here. Toothless in terms of the chances. They've created some decent opportunities, but they need to find the back of the net as quickly as possible here, as that's something that head coach Praveen Kumar would have relayed throughout that halftime team talk here, Kumar.
For sure. I mean, Praveen Kumar knows that there's probably a lot of time remaining in this game. They don't have to press the panic button. But if you look at the first half as well, Punjab, they have dominated the proceedings. 60% possession, 7 chances created, and a staggering 6 shots on target. But somehow they trail. It's been one of those halves where everything has gone right except the finish, except the clinicality. The clinical edge is missing, and they have paid the price because the gaze around the play, FC Goa struck a moment of precision from Bryson Pereira, who put the ball inside with a teasing delivery, and Ashifran Rodriguez, the fullback, rising to power home a header. Just 3 chances for them, 2 on target, but maximum impact. Here we go, though, all in readiness for the second half. Punjab FC, they're trailing by 1 goal, but they know they have the capacity. They have all the weapon in their arsenals to go and hurt FC Go and get that equalizer. Well, the story change. The next 45 minutes will give us an idea.
Wait and see whether or not there have been any changes at halftime. I don't see either child making those changes here as Gagan Shaiza immediately looks up for Vishal Yadav. Vishal Yadav had a couple of sighters at goal. What a clever flick that is on the left-hand side. FC Goa playing with a lot more confidence since they did score that goal courtesy of Asher Rodriguez. Now looking to knit something a little bit more intricate and open play and try and open up the Punjab defense.
Well, we've talked about it. Goals change the complexion of the game, and here, of course, FC Go, after scoring that goal in the first half as well, towards the end, they were playing some quick football, and once again, Bryson Pereira turning. But there you see, there were a few tackles coming in early on, and as you predicted, as the clock ticks in, and as longer the score is 1-0 in the favor of FC Goa, you will see some desperate tackles coming in from Punjab.
FC Goa defensively need to continue to be resolute because they can fully expect Punjab Football Club to throw the kitchen sink at them. The longer this stays at 1-0 in favor of Goa. And in midfield, Punjab have knitted things together nicely there, but they'll have to make sure that Vishal Yadav gets the service as much as possible. 9 goals in the national group stages for the elite marksman. He's been feeding off scraps, playing on the left-hand side. Then we saw him right towards the end, down the right. Take those central positions a lot more, especially with the likes of Sanatoy Singh and Omang Dodam with the opportunities here as Kavya Khatkar tries to win the header. It's cleared away. Punjab now look to settle in here.
Let's talk about Vishal Yadav. In the first 20-25 minutes, he was good. Was operating on the left-hand side as Wellington tries and drive forward. Konsam Santoy Singh interrupts. Omang Dodam trying to combine. Cleared away. Will be a throw-in for Punjab, I believe. But coming back to Vishal Yadav in the opening 20-25 minutes, he was getting some good touches. Those long balls were finding him from Sohail and Manav. And Vishal's first touch was immaculate. 9 goals. We have talked about him in the zonals, beg your pardon, in the nationals. If you combine the zonals and the regionals, he's got 14. And then if you combine the AIFF Elite Youth League, over there he's got 13. In the SAF Championship, he's got 2 goals. So he's a goal-scoring machine. And probably he would be hoping that one more chance falls onto him and he can pile on the pressure. Shot from distance, but never troubling Lionel Dalil Remni. Flowing wide. That was nice from Rishikanta Miti. Probably wanted to take a dig at it.
Rishikant Mehte, nobody really closing down the number 6. Tries to have a pop from distance. Punjab will have to remain patient here. As soon as they see these long shots here, FC Goa will feel that that's the kind of encouragement the defense needs here, knowing that they're not being able to play through them. Akar Singh has been absolutely brilliant at the left back position here. The way that he's been constantly guarding, making sure that his winger is not getting past him, making that crucial challenge on Vishal Yadav in the first half. He's been excellent alongside the back four here. It's a lovely carry here. FC Goa now playing with so much confidence. This was lacking in the early stages, and now they're absolutely cooking here. Here's Wellington Fernandez.
Wellington releases it on the right. Sheikh Mohammad Ismail probably waiting for support. Sheikh Mohammad Ismail, he does not need it, goes in the box. And that interception was needed. Sheikh Mohammad Ismail, Yeah, popping, that was the best bit of play we saw from Sheikh Mohammad Ismail. And then Umang Dodum feeds one ball forward. Vishal Yadav, can he finish? Vishal Yadav still on the ball. Vishal Yadav shoots, blocked away. That's a top class intervention from Wesley DSA.
Brilliant from Wesley Desai, the way that he just matches the run of Vishal Yadav. Vishal Yadav has got so much pace about him. As soon as he was released, it felt that he might be favourite here. Just tries to create a bit of separation on his weaker left foot. Wesley Desai does excellent there in terms of matching his run, making the interception rather, and conceding the corner. Well, Punjab had 5 in the first half. They couldn't capitalize on any of them. There's a change in the second half as Omang Dodum at the near side will whip this one in.
This will make it sixth. Zomang Dodum will whip this corner inside towards that far post. Good delivery shot. Oh, this was good. Up and over in the end. Whiskers away. Punjab FC from that corner. This could have been the equalizer, but goes up and over in the end.
It fell so kindly to him. All he had to do was keep that on target. Eyes lighting up there. He puts his boot through it. Goes for power over placement, well over the crossbar. Huge let off there for FC Goa. Punjab continue to pile on the pressure. We expect them to come out like caged animals in the second half. And that's exactly what we are seeing here. Already saw Vishal Yadav bursting down that left-hand side. Now a beautiful opportunity that went over.
That was Konsam Santoi Singh. The ball fell onto him, and the kind of player he is, the kind of composure he's got, probably was expecting more from Konsam Santoi Singh, as probably now the sun is setting in Goa. 5-9 the Indian Standard Time. FC Goa back on the attack. The interceptions have been top notch. There's the overlapping run, and could be a ball inside the box. Good defending. Strong, resolute defending.
Excellent defending there. Just uses his body to shield him away as Ashvir Singh, under pressure, finds Kari Soram on the left-hand side. Soram immediately picks his head up here. Vishal Yadav making the run. Put under pressure there. Really nicely done there by Citra Carvalho. Again, matching the run of Vishal Yadav. It seems that Punjab will be taking the direct approach here, trying to isolate Vishal Yadav up against the centre halves. Citra Carvalho and Wesley Desai both have to be at the top of the game to make sure the top marksman is kept away from the goals.
Yeah, you're right. It feels like that's the strategy. That's the plan. Vishal Yadav will be playing up front, and Punjab would look to exploit his pace, put balls in. And Vishal has broken in once, and probably on that occasion, could he have chopped back onto his weaker right foot and then have released a shot? That could have been an opinion, but hey, sitting up here in the commentary box, it's all easy. Out there on the pitch, it's not that easy. Vishal Yadav likes to shoot with his left foot. I don't think I've seen Vishal Yadav score much goals from his right, but probably he's got that right foot in his locker as well. And as he progresses down in his career, he has to transform into an ambidextrous player. That really is the mark of a good striker.
But from FC Goa's point of view, the opening period of the second half has gone exactly according to plan here. They've played some much better football, and they've made sure that Punjab still do not have this answers to try and break open the defense. But the goal scorer on the screen, Asher Rodriguez, as it stands, the difference maker. As the coaching staff has a quick word here with Mohammad Ismail. Ismail down the right-hand side, full of running. We saw him trying to just burst past and try to put the ball into the box. The coaching staff for FC Goa will be delighted with what they've seen here so far, but they know a massive effort is needed if they're going to try and close this game out in a positive manner here. Still a lot of football to be played. No panic for Punjab, but from FC Goa's point of view, a second goal will really settle them down now.
Yeah, FC Goa would be looking for that second goal, but sometimes in a semi-final, I think one goal could be the difference maker. And FC Goa, they would not be in a hurry to go and score that second. They will try to soak in the pressure, and they will try for Punjab to actually hurt them and then hurt Punjab on the counter is what FC Goa would be wanting.
Well, Punjab Football Club have only conceded twice on 3 occasions in the national group stages. 2-2 draw against Northeast United, that 4-2 win against East Bengal, and of course in the last match week where they lost 2-1 to Kerala Blasters in their only defeat in the national group stages. So Punjab do not concede 2 goals very often, and that is something that FC Goa will be fully aware of. And their opportunity does come as Wellington Fernandez has got a bit of space as he flips it onto the right-hand side. Here's Mohammad Ismail.
And once again, Sheikh Mohammed Ismail step over, shoots, blocked away. That was the idea. Sheikh Mohammed Ismail is enjoying himself on this right hand side. Wellington Fernandez once again finding him. There are spaces opening up, and FC Goa are exploiting those spaces.
Mohamed Ismail has certainly been a lot more proactive here, trying to take responsibility and create something out of absolutely nothing. Much better to see Wellington Fernandez grabbing hold of the midfield, especially against the likes
Yeah.
of Arshdeep Singh and Rishikanta Mehte. For him to do this, this is an excellent performance from Wellington Fernandez. Decided to release the ball a
Yeah.
whole lot quicker. He is strong, he is powerful, and now looking to just stitch things here.
And he's growing in confidence, Wellington, once again on the ball. And this time around cleared away. But FC Goa get a hold of it. Wellington Fernandez in the opening first 10, 15, 20 minutes. I did not see much from him, but as the game progressed, he's carrying the ball forward, trying to release the run. Manav has to be careful. Was careful, still is inviting Preston Pereira, not releasing the ball early on. And then FC Goa could be a shot from distance. Fakes, shoots. Good
Oh,
block, could go again. Yes, it does. Oh my word. A stroke of luck. And FC Goa, 2 goals to the good. What is happening over here in Goa?
brilliant stuff there from Prachit Gaukar. He did buy the lottery ticket. He decides to hit from distance. It takes a fortuitous deflection, and FC Goa have exactly what they're looking for. The second goal against the Juggernauts. It comes early in the second half. Brilliant this from Prachit Gaukar. He picks up the loose ball, shifts on his left foot, takes a wicked deflection, loops over Naveen Saini. No chance for the goalkeeper, and FC Goa are in dreamland now. 2-0 up against Punjab Football Club. What are we witnessing here, Kumar?
Well, this does not happen usually to Punjab. This is what Punjab do to other teams. They are tasting their own medicine, and they're tasting their own medicine in the semi-finals. But talk about Prachit Gaukar. You know what's really set up that goal was that fake. Scotty Sorum, who was probably in front of him, he faked him, sold him the different direction, then took a shot. Of course, a stroke of luck. And could Naveen Saini have done better? Those are the scopes, ifs, and what. A discussion. Substitution coming in for FC Goa feels like it's Kavya Sunil Katkar who's been taken off, and in comes Sean Francis Fernandez. We talked about this man. 3 goals in the national group stages for Sean Francis Fernandez, and the head coach has decided that he gets the call now.
What a luxurious decision here for head coach Sukhitesh Subhash Mandrekar to bring on your top scorer when your team is up 2-0. And now the threat on the attack will continue here. It's a bold move here, Kumar. Bring on a centre
Yeah,
forward for a midfielder, especially when the
yeah.
game is in your favor. But FC Goa are sensing blood here. They know that they can go and put on a real shock here on Punjab Football Club, who have really struggled in the second half. Remy has been a passenger in the second half, has seen very little of the ball. Naveen Saini getting looped with that brilliant Kavya Khatkar's Prachit Gankar goal, rather, as now FC Goa have that second goal that they've been thirsting for. And look at the momentum shifting. Wellington Fernandez, brilliant now to find Sean Diaz Fernandez.
Sean Fernandez is a substitute from the first touch for him. Finds Sheikh Mohammed Ismail. Sheikh Mohammed Ismail tussling, and Sheikh Mohammed Ismail has earned the throw in for his team. But I mean, with those substitutions, Punjab as well now throwing their substitutions. In comes Bobby Singh, who's a handy player. It's going to be interesting who goes off. Is it Arshweed who goes off? It felt like it's Arshweed, the number 8, who's going off. But coming back to it, Suraj, you talked about the substitution, right? Sean Francis Fernandez, a forward, coming in for Kavya Sunil Katkar, who on paper is a midfielder. That's a bold choice. The head coach is saying, you know what, we are not holding back. We are trying to score more goals. We are trying to end this in the first leg only. And that is actually a very, very bold call in the semi-finals.
Bravery can be rewarded. If you're courageous, you will reap the rewards. And that's something that we've seen from FC Goa's point of view. Very surprised that Punjab Football Club have withdrawn their ace midfielder, Arshveer Singh, when they need the game to be in control. Bobby Singh adds another dimension attacking wise as the number 9, looking to add 2 goals here. As opportunity for FC Goa. We have seen the 2 centre halves already score in the national group stages. The goal scorer Prachit Gankar looking to fade this one into the box.
And Prachit, he's got a decent right foot onto him, puts the ball inside, header! Could be the third. Every time FC Goa put the ball inside the box, there is chaos. Danger has not been cleared away entirely. Troy Carvalho is there. Look how front is the centre back once again. Tries to put the ball inside. Flash from Rishikant Amiti gets the header on then. Second chance. Could be a shot from Ashraf
Oh,
Rodriguez.
pen,
Maybe
pen,
over one set.
pen, pen.
Penalty. Oh, wow. This is getting better. This is getting luxurious. FC Goa have got a penalty. They're already 2-0 up. Chance from the spot to go 3 goals to the gate. Suraj. Wow.
Wow, absolutely incredible. And look who wins the penalty. It's the man who got the opening goal. That is a risky challenge there from Sohail Khan from the wrong side. He tries to nick the ball. I'm not sure what the number 5 is trying to do there. It's going nowhere there, Asher Rodriguez. To go and try and nick that is naive play from the centre half. And FC Goa, what a start to the second half this has been after absorbing all the pressure in the opening 45 minutes, taking the lead. They are a kick away from being in dreamland here. Take it away, Kumar.
It's Konsumakar Singh who's standing over this. Abdul Majid Chaudhry with a big call in the semi-finals. This is a really big call. And as already mentioned by Suraj, it's a naive challenge. Ashraf Rodriguez was going nowhere. And then to make the challenge, to give Goa the opportunity, it's Konsumakar Singh, who's playing as a defender today, but he's got plenty of potential up against Naveen Saini. Naveen Saini, he has to make the save. He has to stand tall. It's Konsumakar Singh. He scores! FC Goa are in dreamland right now, in their home ground, in their home turf. They are leading 3-0 against the run of the play. Punjab are shocked. FC Goa in absolute delight.
Well, with 60 minutes on the clock, FC go up 3 goals to the good, 2 goals coming from the fullbacks. Asher Rodriguez opened the scoring, and then Akar Singh, of all people, stepping up with all the attackers on the pitch, takes the responsibilities on his shoulders and buries his penalty. No chance there for Naveen Saini, diving the wrong way, slots it in with composure. And what a result this could turn out to be here, Kumar. We have not seen, we have been, in terms of predictions, absolutely wrong here. But that's what the Reliance Foundation Development League is all about. You can never predict the score lines. And it is 3-0 to FC Goa. Punjab have been blown away, conceding 3 goals for the first time in the Nationals. And what a time to do so.
They would want to score more, to be honest. FC Goa, the way they are playing right now, and especially we talked about it, Suraj. We talked about the home support. Yes, it's not a full stadium. Yes, there are not thousands of people, but still, you got fans cheering for you. You are in your home turf, and as the clock ticks on, FC Goa have actually done the hard job. They have scored 3 goals now. Leon Dal Rimney has to be careful to not go for any heroics. He's gone down though. Maybe a bit of time management, but he gets up. But coming back to the point, playing in front of your home people, I think that noise is helping them. And now that they've scored 3, still 28 minutes remaining after this. Oh my word. Daniel Dalil Rimney, what was this?
I don't think
What
it's
is
going
the
to be a
referee
goal.
deciding?
I don't think so.
I don't
Needless.
think this will be a goal as well. But little Dal Rimney does not need to do this, to be honest. He does not need to do this. Yes.
Not be doing that. Not at this stage, Kumar. Not when your team are 3-0 up. Not when you have kept Punjab at arm's length. You can see the defenders absolutely fuming with it. Lionel Remy needs to make sure that he fixes up. Yes, he might be slightly bored here in terms of not having too much to do in the second half, but he has to make sure his concentration levels are dialed up to 100 here.
And that's a yellow card. And that's a justified yellow card. And that's good from Abdul Majid Chaudhry, who's been spot on today. And he had to be spot on this to the semi-finals. We'll talk about Lionel Dalil Rimney. I mean, I've been seeing this young man throughout the national group stages. He's a tremendous shot stopper. But sometimes that's showboating, probably trying to play with your opposition can hurt the team. And now that he's got a yellow card, he would probably not waste much time and probably be a bit more careful.
Probably his last warning as well. And how about this? Both teams from Group A having scored 10 goals against the two sides from Group B. Bengaluru Football Club put 7 plus Kerala Blasters, as Punjab Football Club finding themselves in a situation where they do not find themselves very often here. FC Goa keeping Punjab at arm's length and also scoring 3 goals. Really poor.
A cross coming in from Vishal, and so nearly could have been the start of a comeback. Vishal had the push it for Bobby Singh, who was arriving towards that far post. How important that chance was, Suraj. Talk about it.
Oh, he has to score there. He has to score. It's a peach of a delivery from the wings. He's put it on a play. Both Vishal Yadav and Bobby Singh looking to attack that. Neither one of them getting that clean connection required. Try and trouble Lionel Remy. Punjab now, interesting to see their approach. How do they approach this under 30 minutes of action here? Do they try and go out and try and score the goal and leave the spaces and possibly be countered? FC Goa know that they have Punjab exactly where they want them here. 3-0 to the good and also capable of scoring possibly the fourth.
Once again, we are asking that tricky question. What do Punjab do? We asked this in the first semi-finals. What do Kerala do when they were trailing 4-0 in the first half? Do they go for goals or do they hold on? Because remember, there's also a second leg to come. So Punjab, could they probably decide, you know what, not our day today. Goa are on the ascendancy, not our day today. Just sit back, let this game end at 3-0, trying to hurt FC Goa on the counter if possible, get one back, and you know what, take this to the second leg. But then it's all about the head coach, it's all about on the players, what they decide on the pitch. It's a very tricky question since now they're trailing. The ball forward could have been something. Oh, Naveen Saini, he has to be careful. This will be a throw in for FC Goa.
Excellent there from Naveen Saini. And from Punjab's point of view, they'll be desperate to try and pull a goal back here because a 3-0, even in the second leg, with all the firepower that they have, it is such a tricky scoreline here. FC Goa, absolute dreamland here. We saw the start of kickoff where Punjab were dominating sittings here, creating all the opportunities. FC Goa waited, bided their time. When the opportunity arose, made sure that they were clinical and kept the clean sheet. They've gotten all the rewards here. Their bravery very much on show here. Bringing on another centre forward in Sean Fernandez. They're not looking to sit back here, Kumar. They're hungry for goals. It might be a naive strategy come full time, but from the head coach, Sukitesh Mandraker's point of view, full props, full credit.
Another long ball forward trying to look for Vishal Yadav, who's tussling. It's Asher Franz Rodriguez who's marking him. Asher, who's been absolutely scintillating, also joining in attacks, winning penalties, scoring goals, and whenever needed, coming back to defend. Laisham Rishikanta Mitri, tricky feed from him. Vishal Yadav once again on this left hand side, looking for options. Vishal finds Kari Soram. Kari Soram left for delivery, blocked away. Will be a throw in for Punjab. The fans are appreciating it. They're appreciating every moment. And FC Goa backed by their home support. They've got 3 goals to the good. And my word, I mean, we did not think of this. Another ball forward this time around for Laisham Rishikanta Miti. Good first touch, goes down.
Great
Luck
job.
not in the favor of Punjab.
Great play there from Asher Rodriguez. Again, getting himself onside, making sure he just shields the ball. Excellent work from the goal scorer. Asher Rodriguez barely put a foot wrong and scored a goal. Might be one of the candidates for the man of the match performance here. If
Yeah,
the
for
score
sure. For sure. I was about to just say that Suraj, maybe your man of the match. It's still a lot of time remaining. I mean,
still a
could
long time.
be a potential comeback from Punjab, and that could change. But yes, what we have seen so far, as this time around, Sean Franks and Fernandez was giving it a chase. Naveen Saini takes no risk, just hoinks that forward. Punjab on the attack now. Konsam Sanatoi Singh, his delivery was not on point. Look at this turn from Bryson Pereira. Feeds that ball on the left. Probably felt that could have been an overlapping run. Wow, this is good football from Goa. In the box now. Cross. Not the best, but this is good from FC Goa.
Good play there from Sangam Shetty, making the overlapping run down the left hand side, getting enough there. Good work there from the centre back and skipper Manav Singh to just throw him off balance. Again, Goa getting past the defensive lines here for Punjab Football Club. This is ominous times here as Wellington Fernandez picks the ball up and he's got so much space to drive in here. Passes Rishikanta Mete and now looks to almost squeeze the ball forward. Naveen Saini with a comfortable gather.
Well, if Sean Franks Fernandez had anticipated and made a run forward, maybe he could have found himself on the back of it because Wellington, yes, it was not an intended pass, but Sean Franks Fernandez should have anticipated that. And right now, the more anticipation you see, oh, this is poor. This is poor. Omang Dodum now tries to release one. Just not happening for Punjab though. They got a chance. Maybe Omang Dodum should have gone for goal from distance, instead tried finding a run on the right hand side. Laisham Rishikanta Miti stolen from him. That's been the story. Punjab not able to create those chances. Punjab losing possession very cheaply. And that happens, right? And like, you don't expect it. I don't think Punjab boys were expecting to be 3 goals down after the end of 68 minutes, and that happens. Especially in that half team talk, Praveen Kumar would have been telling, you know what, boys, come on, we'll get on to level terms. 1-1 would be the score, all those positive manifestation. And then you get hit by the second goal, and then you get hit by the third goal. So it's not easy for these boys to dwell in the fact, but the quicker they digest that they're 3 goals down, the quicker they get that mental resolution back, the better it will be for the Punjab team. Good switch of play once again. Lovely football. Wellington now on the right hand side. Puts it in. Cut back. Shot. What a goal this is. Wow. FC Goa.
Oh!
Champagne football. Sheikh Mohammed Ismail with a finish of ages. This is simply beautiful. 4-0 in the semi finals. Wow.
That is a world-class finish from Mohammad Ismail. Take a bow, son. Talk about striking it sweetly into the top corner. Brilliant from the skipper again, Wellington Fernandez, doing all the work here. Look at the quick scan he's made. Plays it
Wow.
perfectly. One doesn't need to take a touch, just runs onto it. It is a special finish from the number 3. And FC Goa away past dreamland now, Kumar. They're in fantasy land.
Wow. I mean, you know what? I'm lacking words right now. It's just wow for me. Remember Suraj? You remember the Zinedine Zidane expression on that Cristiano Ronaldo bicycle kick? Not comparing the 2 goals, but you see that reaction right in the com box. That was my reaction. It was a proper team goal, and the fact that Sheikh Mohammed Ismail took it on the first touch, did not waste any time, just on the first touch, bang! Trusted his instincts, trusted his training. That does not come overnight. These boys, they have been training for this, and that moment has arrived. 4-0 in front of their home crowd. This is absolute, well, I was about to say dreamland, but actually, they have surpassed the dreamland. This is fantasy land. Another ball played in.
Sensational stuff there.
Punjab, and the
Again,
response.
Punjab getting
Yeah.
slightly desperate now.
And probably we have talked about this. Can Punjab now hold on? Probably do not done more damage. If this game is still at 4-0, there's a chance in the second leg. But if they keep on attacking and FC Goa keep on counter-attacking, they can go and score the fifth as well. Ball played in. Konsam Santo is Singh with the cushion header. But there's the clearance. No nonsense defending. What is the approach from Punjab now is the big question. Keep on finding goals because if they push on, Goa will exploit spaces. Look at this. Sheikh Mohammed Ismail trying to run onto it. Good defending though. Just goes back to his goalkeeper.
The Reliance Foundation Development League changing their format here with the double leg semi final. But the way that the teams have approached this, Bengaluru putting 7 past Kerala Blasters and FC Goa putting 4 past Punjab, it's been all about the boys in Group A getting the business done here in emphatic fashion. We did not see these results coming, but that's what the Reliance Foundation Development League is all about. Shocks, surprises, and sensational football. That goal from Mohammad Ismail just took the cake. The best goal of the game scored in emphatic fashion as Punjab looking for a way back into this contest.
Karin Sizer with the corner. And not the best of deliveries cleared away. Wellington is giving it a chase. But talk about that goal from Sheikh Mohammed Ismail. Suraj, was that the best goal of the game or was that the best goal of the entire day today, including the 7 goals we have seen in the Bengaluru game?
It's the best goal we have seen here today. It has been sensational. The way that he just ran onto it was special. He was slightly off balance as well. But what a strike on his left foot. No chance for Naveen Saini. Once again, powerless to stop it as FC Goa, with under 20 minutes remaining. Perfect display from them. It's a scoreline that we did not predict here, Kumar, and our jaws are collectively on the floor.
Yes, it is. And I did observe you took your time before answering that question. Probably all the goals that we have seen, 10 goals, 11 goals, beg your pardon, we have seen today. And maybe all those goals flashing in your head. But yes, I can certainly say, in terms of a team goal, in terms of how it was set up, in terms of, you talk about champagne football, that was champagne football, liquid football, and just the perfect finish to match it off. Rarely we see these kind of goals in semi-finals. Punjab, though, still attacking. One thing about Punjab is that even though if they are trailing by 4 goals, they will keep on attacking. But sometimes We talked about the two-legged semi-finals. This is the first time in the Reliance Foundation Developmental League that we are seeing that. You know what? Maybe, and I don't know. I'm not a coach over there, but maybe I think the coaches could have, when there was a demolition act going on in both the games, there could have been a bit more focus on defending this and saying, you know what, boys, not our day today. Not our day. The opposition is playing really good football. You know what? Just hold back. And sometimes parking the bus isn't a bad philosophy. Sometimes it's needed. You talk about European teams, you talk about Jose Mourinho, famous philosophy. If you can't defend, if you can't let your opponents, if you can't stop them from scoring goals, it's going to be really hard for you to win knockouts. And sometimes, Suraj, I feel in these kind of two-legged situations, you got to accept not our day, just trying to defend and take it to the next leg wherein you still have a chance to make a comeback.
And that's what this two-legged tie will now just improve from a team point of view. This is a format they're going to take forward here. It does add a completely different dimension here as Punjab struggling for answers here. They have been absolutely with a look of shock on their faces, full of confidence heading into this game. And having lost their last group game here, Kumar, that was a 2-1 loss to Kerala Blasters, insignificant in the grand scheme of things. But considering that they have not lost a game throughout the regionals, the zonals, and now throughout the national group stages, right towards the end, it's that air of invincibility just starting to dissipate here for Punjab Football Club in the business end as Mervin Fernandez and Malsa both coming on for FC Goa. This is proactive coaching from Sugitesh Mandrekar's point of view. Fantastic work from this coach. He has really put on a masterclass with the substitutions to follow.
But you know what? We were talking about in the first game that Group A and Group B were a bit different. In Group B, it was probably a two-horse race, wherein Punjab and Kerala Blasters were leading the chart. Yes, Dempo and Sessa were there challenging. But in Group A, this was much more open contest. Mohan Bagan Super Giants, you got Shredi Deccan, you've got, of course, FC Goa and Bengaluru qualified. So they were Delhi as well. We're giving a chase, a challenge. Maybe, and maybe, once again, reiterating the same point we talked about in the first semi-finals, maybe that these teams have faced quality opponents, they have faced stiff competition, they're ready, they are fast, they are sharper, because the trend continues. A Group A team is absolutely dominating a Group B team. Once again, Punjab look to attack. FC Goa now.
Oh,
All
now
of the
they're
attack from Punjab, it feels like it's distorted.
double. Yep, the double substitution made by head coach Sugitesh Subhash Mandrekar at the break here with Melsa and Mervin Fernandez replacing the two players that were involved in the fourth goal. Wellington Fernandez and Sheikh Mohammed Ismail both coming off. Put their feet up and relax after putting on a real show here in terms of guts, determination, and quality. To keep Punjab at arm's length is special, but to put four past them, oh, mind blowing.
11 goals today, 7 in the first semi-finals, 4 in the second. And Shugidesh Shubhas Mandrekar, he wants more because he's not putting his defenders in. He's going for attacking substitutions. He's telling, you know what, boys, we've got them. They are reeling, they are backpedaling, and we can score more goals. But if Punjab can go on and score at least one, things could change. Header inside the box now. Cleared away. Acrobatic clearance as well coming into picture. But you know what? Still, I would say, Suraj, if Punjab can go and get one in the second leg, probably a 3-goal deficit is recoverable.
Yeah, they do need to try and find that goal, and that's how ruthless a team needs to be here. The ball for Bobby Singh falls kindly here into the box, cleared away, comfortable from FC Goa's point of view, and that's where things get really, really tricky from a coaching standpoint, right? As FC Goa have their opponents on the mat right now. Do they look for the killer blow, add another goal to really put it on and make sure the second leg is almost inconsequential? Do they just leave the door open slightly for a Punjab team in the second leg who will be coming out like lions, that's for sure. FC Goa, in terms of a dream first leg, we're seeing that very much on display here. The slice clearance from the goal scorer, Konsamaka Singh, was comfortably into the hands of Lionel Remy. And correct me if I'm wrong here, Kumar. I think that just might be his first real involvement in the second half.
Has been a mere visitor in the second half, you're right. In the first one, there were a lot of shots coming in at him. Vishal Yadav took a shot. Umang Dodum dragged his shot wide. There were plenty more attempts on target, but in the second half, as Bryson Pereira attempts a nutmeg, still is on the ball, tries to feed that in. Garin Sizer. If not, there was Sean Francis Fernandez who was lurking behind him. Not the best of deliveries from Crescent Pereira, but the idea was pretty simple, trying to find Sean Francis Fernandez. But coming back to the point, it's been a complete different half for FC Goa. In the first 20 25 minutes, they were absolutely backpedaling. Lionel Dalrymple had to make sure that he makes those saves. But you know what? Those saves were really important because they kept FC Goa in the game. Imagine if Punjab scored the first goal. This would have been a different ball game. Punjab would be high on confidence. Punjab could even go and score the second. But since those saves were coming in long shot from distance, everyone is trying their luck right now for FC Goa. Coming back to the point, because Leon Dal Remni and the defense stood their ground, did not let Punjab score, and then the first goal was much important. That gave them hope. That gave them a lot of confidence. You see a different swagger after that first goal from Asher Fran Rodriguez. Bryson Pereira was in the thick of things. I think those goals and that defensive contribution early on in the 20 25 minutes, added by Leon Dal Rimni's goalkeeping heroics, have really given Goa the edge now.
Just over 10 minutes plus stoppage time remain here for FC Goa to add the finishing touches to what has been a perfect performance from their point of view, having absorbed a lot of the pressure, but when they've had to go out and score goals, they've scored goals in scintillating fashion. Two goals from defenders and the finish from Mohammad Ismail, a thing of beauty right into the top corner. Punjab still searching for answers. They do not go many games without scoring goals here. Could this be a game where Punjab finally break that streak and they do not find the back of the net?
I mean, I don't think I've seen Punjab mostly when on the microphone throughout their journey. I've not seen much games wherein they don't score goals. They're a team that likes to play on the front. They're a team that likes to score goals. And their record tells it. They've got 53 goals throughout 20 games. And that's roughly around, I mean, not three, but somewhere around 2.8, 2.9 goals per game. But that's the kind of impact that Praveen has on this team. That's the kind of football that Punjab play. There would be a few substitutions coming in, is the word. And if you trust our sources, Konsam Sanato is saying Karin Saiza and Rishikanta Midi would be taken off. Usham alongside Albert and Aupum would be coming in. So Punjab, Suraj probably a bit too late to make those changes, or still 10 minutes remaining. There could be a turnaround.
It's all about trying to salvage something from this game here. The three substitutions coming with 9 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. What has been a dream game here at the GMC Stadium in Goa for FC Goa. 4-0 to the good. That triple substitution, possibly in the hopes of trying to pull a goal back from head coach Praveen Kumar's point of view. If they can try and get that one goal back, the second leg seems a bit more salvageable, isn't it? If it ends 4-0, it just feels that FC Goa just might have that one foot in the final already here, as the triple substitution being readied by head coach Praveen Kumar. And now it's all about trying to, if they're possible, nick the goal here. And Garan Shaiza, he comes off. He looked very good in the first half, but unfortunately, from his point of view, not having the impact to really go out there and create those opportunities. Sanatoy Singh, next one to be withdrawn. Arpan Das, the number 30, Usham Singh, the number 12, and number 33, Tangjam Albert, all coming on for Punjab Football Club. Try and pull a goal back here. 8 minutes plus stoppage time remaining at the GMC Stadium in Goa. And can FC Goa add yet another goal, or will Punjab manage to salvage one just before full time? FC Goa with nearly a 10-on-10 display here, having absorbed all that pressure here, Kumar. They have done brilliantly well, haven't they?
4-star performance, Suraj. Once again, right? I mean, we are running out of stars. 7-star performance in the first
Four-star
game, in the first semi-finals, and then a 4-star performance, isn't it?
Brilliant from FC Goa. They would have started off as the underdog getting into the game here, considering how brilliant Punjab have been throughout this competition. What a beautiful switch out that is. First touch just gets away from him. FC Goa back in their defensive shape. Good defending again.
That's good, though. I mean, they're still trying to create those chances, still trying to put the ball, but I think the creative idea has lagged. I mean, apart from switching it to the wings and putting the crosses in, mind you, And that was the way that FC Goa scored the first goal. I'm not against it, but I think sometimes when you're trailing, you got to find a bit more creative ideas, a bit more creative routes, because FC Goa and their defenders, you got to give a lot of credit to the two centre backs, Setrai Carvalho and Wesley DSA. Those two boys have been absolutely magnificent. They have not let Punjab sneak in. There was one moment in the second half early on where Vishal Yadav was one-on-one against the defender, and Vishal, with the kind of speed he has, he could have bursted in, but good tackling, good defending, and that goes to show you how well this central defensive player has performed for FC Goa.
The part is that Vishal Yadav has not gotten the service in the second half. He had that one opportunity on that left hand side, which Wesley Desar did manage to block off. But other than that, the centre forward has been feeding off scraps. Very few times that we've seen Vishal Yadav really take control of the situation. As a ball forward again for Vishal, overhit on that occasion. Yet another attack that FC Goa comfortably push away.
Yeah, once again, that was the idea. Trying to float one ball for Vishal Yadav, but they're getting predictable, I believe. FC Goa right now, their defenders, they know the idea. They know what Punjab are trying to do. They know that Vishal Yadav is playing up front. With those substitutions, though, coming into picture, there could be a bit of unpredictability. That's what Praveen Kumar would be wanting. He just wants that there's a bit more creativity, a bit more unpredictability, a bit more movement. And we have seen Punjab trying to go the vertical route, trying to take one ball forward, trying to find their runners, and not seen much from Umang Dodum, to be honest. Expected much more. And that was a good opportunity that he got in the first half. Remember, Umang Dodum and Vishal Yadav in the SAF Under-20 Championship combined together to score that goal against Bangladesh in the league stages. Umang Dodum with the corner, Vishal Yadav with the header. That was the kind of partnership we were expecting in this big day in the semi-finals. But sadly, Umang Dodum has not brought his A game. Vishal Yadav was actually good in the first half. Vishal Yadav has been good in the second half as well. It's just that the service has been lacking. It's just that the other players, especially Bishu, I think the performance needed to be a bit more. But the good thing is with this format that these boys will get a second chance. And as long as it's still 4-0, it's still a scoreline that could be salvageable in the second leg.
And Punjab Football Club will be approaching the second leg the exact same way here. If FC Goa can score four against us, we can certainly score four against them. And that's the kind of approach that they will have to take in the second leg. They have given themselves a mountain to climb. But mountains have been climbed before. So Punjab Football Club, if there's any side that can turn this around, it will be the boys in orange here. But they have been thoroughly outplayed here, thoroughly beaten in a result that has sent shockwaves in the Reliance Foundation Development League. Punjab now looking for a goal which would maybe be a consolation today, but could prove to be a critical goal come the end of this tie.
Bobby Singh now, the substitute, flows this inside, trying to get onto it towards Vishal Yadav. Attack still there for Punjab. There's the substitute. I think he earns the corner. Yes, he does. Set piece opportunity. And there's Arpan Das, who's been brought in from the bench. Can he deliver something for Punjab?
They took a set piece to get us the first goal here this afternoon. Are we going to see another one here, this time from Punjab's point of view? Boys from the back, Sohail Khan and Manav Singh, immediately on scene here as Kari Soram steps across. Hopes that this delivery will be on the money for his centre halves or his centre forward Vishal Yadav to attack here. Massive moment in this match here, Kumar.
Well, we have seen different set piece takers. We've seen Ashwir, we have seen Garin Sizer. This time around, it's Karish Soram. It's going to be a left foot ball inside the box. Cleared away once again. Look at that man. Asher Franz Rodriguez guarding that goal. He's been everywhere. And probably with the clock ticking in, minute number 88, safe to say, he's been probably our man of the match from here on. This will be a
I'm
long
going to give
throw
it
in
to
though.
him. I'm not the official, but I'm going to crown it to Ashley Rodriguez, considering the amount of brilliant interceptions and, of course, that
This could be a
all-important
chance.
first
Good
goal.
save from Lionel Dallas Rimney.
Here,
What a save this was from Lionel Dallas Rimney from that long throw from Arpan Das. You know what? This keeper has been a mere visitor in the second half. Look at this. I think that was what a shot. That was acrobatic attempt. That was the substitute, I believe. It was Samir, I believe, with the acrobatic attempt. Wow, Lionel Dallas Rimney. He's made a crucial intervention.
My word, what a save that was. He has absolutely no time to react there. Sticks a strong hand out there from Lionel Remy. Had very little to do in the second half, but he comes up, trumps in a massive moment. That goal could have really changed the complexion, not at this time, but in the second leg, that's for sure. As FC Goa bringing on more fresh legs to try and close this game out here, as Fialo and Bryson will be coming on here for FC Goa to close this game out into stoppage time.
Two more changes coming in, and this time around, those changes are once again on point. Asher Franz Rodriguez, his afternoon, his evening is done. He has put on a real shift. Coming in would be Karan Fialo, and also Bryson Diaz would be joining the ranks. I think those substitutions are once again on point. Got to give a lot of credit. Prachit is going out as well. Prachit has not been involved in probably any of the goals and not has given any assists, but still Prachit has been very impressive. He was taking the set pieces. He was there. He was involved in the first goal, though it was Prachit who took the corner and found Rasen Pereira, and that's why he's receiving that honor from the fans as well. They know.
Stop you right that the third goal came from Prachit Gaonkar through that big deflection. So Prachit Gaonkar has done his job in terms of impacting the scoreline. Very easy to forget who scores the goal, especially when the team has been so dominant. As all three midfielders for FC Goa have been withdrawn here by head coach Sukadesh Subhas Mandrekar. It's been a brilliant display from him, getting the players and the bench involved as well here, Kumar. As Prachit Gaonkar making his impact, off to the bench now.
Well, Prachit Gaonkar, is that official? Is the third goal probably given to Prachit because there was a hefty deflection? Yes, there was a shot on target, and usually, if you go by rules, it's Prachit Gaonkar's goal. 7 minutes added on. I still have to wait for the official confirmation, but yes, if you go by goals, and if I have to correct myself, Prachit Gaonkar did get the third goal, and he was also crucial in that first one. Ball played. Vishal Yadav, he shoots. Good save once again. Lionel Dalal Remni, the great wall for FC Goa. There's nothing that goes past him. He's tall, he's strong, and most importantly, he makes those vital saves, getting that leg. Wow, Vishal Yadav was close, but once again, Lionel Dalal Remni with that massive save.
Good save there from Lionel Remy using his boot to get that away. As Vishal Yadav coming very close. Punjab looking for that elusive goal.
This is a top goalkeeper. This is a top goalkeeper. I've talked about him. I saw him in the national group stages. You know what? I was his fan when he saved that penalty from Gurnath Singh Grewal. I became his fan once again when he saved that penalty from Mohammad Arbash. And today, I'm sure for the fans tuning in the Reliance Foundation Development League YouTube page, I'm sure for the new fans, he has been absolutely magnificent once again with the save. Collects and goes down. 7 minutes added on. We are into the second of it. And I mean, he is also a top contender for the man of the match, isn't he, Suraj?
He would be, especially when your team do keep that clean sheet. But when your team does score 4 goals, you just know that the goalkeeper would have to just get away from the limelight. But his first half performance, Kumar, was really important. If one of those goals go in, this complexion of the tie is completely different. We expect Punjab, after scoring the first goal, to go out there and strut their stuff. Winner Remy, excellent in terms of making the clean sheet. And right towards the end, we saw the world-class save to prevent the substitute from scoring. That was sensational from Lera Remy. And the whole back five can all take the collective plaudits there to keep Punjab at arm's length. Punjab have scored in every single game in the national group stages. They have been fantastic. And for them to draw blank in a very important semi-final just shows you how good the FC Goa defense has been. What a clever pass that is.
And once again on the attack, FC Goa looking to add the fifth one as well. This is Sangam Subhash Shetty. Decides to go back and probably just keeping possession is what FC Goa would be wanting. But their ideas have been ruined. FC Goa trying to just take down the time. Punjab, on the other hand, they would be wanting to at least get one goal. Here's the substitute now who's found himself on the left-hand side. But once again, good defending. Would this be a corner, I believe? Still, it's alive. The ball is alive. Wow. A tussle on that corner flag.
He's furious there, the goal scorer Akash, saying he was convinced that the last touch came off the Punjab player.
You know what, Constant Akash Singh, if you look at his minutes played in the RFDL, 1,543 minutes. Among the players competing in both the teams, that's the highest. As once again, the substitute Arpan Das with a long throw in. We saw a bit of chance being created from that long throw in, and then from distance, shot from Bobby. Deflected. Bobby will get another opportunity. Preston Pereira does really well. Look at him. He started the game roughly around 93rd minute and is still defending. I
Brilliant.
mean, that's a proper workhorse for you.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Bryson Pereira. He's known for his attacking instinct, but the way that he has tracked back and made sure that Punjab have not had easy access on the wings, brilliant from him
Arpan
as a coach.
Das once again with that long throw in. Leo and Daryl Rimley once again with the collection. Look how far Arpan Das is going for those long throw-ins, and that's something refreshing to see, isn't it? I mean, he did create a chance on a long throw-in, and coming off the substitution bench, at least there's something unique. At least Punjab are trying something, but still not going in. Oh my word, this could be the fifth as well. Shot now maybe coming in. Sean Francis Fernandez not able to sort his feet. Punjab could be the architects of their very own downfall. FC Goa nearly and so nearly scoring the fifth as well.
Oh, the fifth goal would have been curtains in terms of the tie. It's already in a precarious position here for Punjab Football Club. A lapse of concentration right towards the end, and the two substitutes nearly combining there. And the ball fell to the right person in Sean Fernandez. He couldn't get his effort anywhere on target on that occasion. It's all about game management from FC Goa's point of view. Beautiful football. Look at them go here. They're 4-0 up. They're playing some excellent football, but it's Punjab now. And the last stage is trying to pinch the goal. Here's Vishal Yadav.
Bishu finds Bobby. Bobby on the left, step overs. Bobby taking on Consum, but Consum Akash saying very strong. There's the interception. Really stands tall to his man. And FC go on the attack into the 5th minute of the stoppage time. 120 seconds remaining after this. FC Goa, they're in search of the 5th one as well now.
Brilliant again from Akash Singh.
Pete.
He's making himself a contender for the man of the match as well here, Kumar. His
Yes,
outstanding defense and, of
for
course,
sure.
scoring from the penalty spot. Brilliant from
For
both
sure.
fullbacks.
Plenty of contenders for the man of the match. You talk about Consum Akash Singh, he's one of them. Sheikh Mohammed Ismail with that goal, he's one of them as well. Lionel Dalil Rimney and Wesley Diaz, his performance have been good, but I think Ashraf Franz Rodriguez, he could be the guy who gets it, scored the first goal, won the penalty, has been absolutely solid in his defensive areas. As FC Goa, they will take their time. MSA, who's been brought in from the substitution bench, he's in no hurry to take this corner. Will be a left foot delivery.
Also,
The
he's got the
kind of
captain
football.
armband.
Yeah, he's got the captain's armband as well. The kind of football we have seen from Goa. They like to score from set pieces, and towards the end, last 60 seconds remaining, this would be absolutely delightful if this goes in the back of the net. Shot coming in now, not the best of attempts from Bryson Pereira. Still, it could fall in kindly. Lofted, but Naveen Saini will collect.
I'm running out here for Punjab Football Club. This will be the last chance for them to try and get something out of this one. Commanding header there to get that out of the danger area. What FC Goa have done brilliantly here, Kumar, is the game management. Just take a 3-0 up, 4-0 up. Could have very easily possibly taken their foot off the gas. But the way that they've managed it, always keeping a threat on the counter. And the introduction of Sean Fernandez when they were 2-0 up, while it was slightly of a head scratcher, it turns into a master stroke. Because at no point were FC Goa willing to just sit back and soak up the pressure. They wanted to be on the front foot, and they have been rewarded.
And once again on the attack. This could be the cherry on the cake. Sean Francis Fernandez just delaying it. Finds Consumaka Singh in no real hurry right now. FC Goa, Bryson Pereira. Good shimmy from Bryson Pereira. Bryson Pereira still going on. Lays it to Bryson Diaz. Bryson Diaz does really well, but shrugged away off the ball. Goes down. Referee right on the nose. Sees nothing wrong. Could be a last chance for Punjab. Could be a shot. Could be a shot. Dragged wide. This was their opportunity. They could have got at least one goal towards the dying moments, but the shot being dragged wide. And this could be the last bit of action for Punjab. It was the substitute, I believe, Samir, got into a good position, dragging a shot wide in the end.
How massive a moment could that be? Doing so well to shrug off the challenge. And once he was there, you expecting the net to ripple. But he just pulls his effort wide, and that pretty much sums up Punjab's evening here. Having tried their very best, not able to make an effect on the scoreline. as it's all but set here for FC Goa with one foot in the final. Take it away, Kumar.
Well then, the full-time whistle will be coming anytime soon now from the GMC Stadium in Bambalim. What looked like a smash and grab at halftime has exploded into complete domination in the second 45. We did not expect this. No one expected this. Not the commentators, not the players, not the coaches, not the fans. FC Goa surprised everyone. They're not a high scoring team. They don't score a lot of goals, but what they do is they stay in the game, they stay compact, they are defensively solid. Punjab still maybe creating one last chance. The referee is allowing some more time. We are into the 9th minute of the stoppages. Punjab, can they score at least one? Ball played in. Lionel Dalrymple will collect. He'll go down. And this could finally be the last moment of action. But coming back onto it, Punjab, they controlled the early bits of possession. They were looking good. And that is it, I believe. Yes, it is. Full time at the GMC Stadium in Bambalim. And this has turned into an absolute statement from FC Goa. This is real sucker punch in the semi-finals. In the first leg, it's FC Goa who have won this one, and they have not only won this one, they have won this one with some domination. Full time, Punjab nil, FC Goa 4. Suraj, talk about this game. Talk about what we have just witnessed.
An absolute shock here at the GMC Stadium in Goa as Punjab Football Club, who have set the standards throughout the regionals, the zonals, and the national group stages, heading into this game full of confidence as a side expected to make the finals, but they have been handed a footballing lesson here by FC Goa. Asher Rodriguez opened the scoring. Prachit Gankar got fortunate in terms of his scoreline where he got a wicked deflection. Akar Singh, who buried his penalty after Asher Rodriguez was fouled. And then the pick of the bunch, the goal from Mohammad Ismail right into the top corner to give FC Goa that 4-0 advantage heading into the second leg. It is a perfect performance for the home side. Punjab Football Club's foundations have been rocked and they will require a special performance to try and turn things around in the second half. Full time at the GMC Stadium, Punjab nil, FC Goa 4.
Scenes coming in from the GMC Stadium in Bambalim. Handshakes all around. FC Goa, they're happy, and why not? When you can put such performance in semi-finals, and this man, we have been talking about him, especially my co-commentator, and asked about who would his pick be for the man of the match. He said, Konsamaka Singh, and Suraj, you're absolutely correct. It's Konsamaka Singh who will bag the Player of the Match award. He was good, playing in that fullback position, converting his penalty. A lot of good performances. We got to mention them. Leon Remy in the goal was absolutely crucial. Asher Franz Rodriguez scoring that first goal and winning that penalty was the pick of the players as well. Prachit Gankar scored that second goal. Each and every one of those Goa players could have probably won Player of the Match award, and we would not have argued, but it's Konsamaka Singh who's going to bag the awards.
Brilliant performance from them. They can be so proud collectively. The back five, including the goalkeeper, keeping Punjab at arm's length. We take you through the statistics of what has been an incredible game here. Very little to separate the two teams in terms of possession, but what we see from FC Goa has been the clinical natures. 5 shots on target, 4 goals from it. From Punjab's point of view, creating plenty of chances, enough shots on target, but no goals for them as Wellington Fernandez, the skipper, soaks in the applause alongside his team. It's a phenomenal feeling for FC Goa, and they are having one foot in the final. And the same can be said after this first semi-final where Bengaluru put 7 as the Viking clap from FC Goa as they thoroughly deserve this from them. What a performance it has been from them. They deserve this one. Enjoy it, boys, but make sure you're ready for the second leg because Punjab Football Club, make no mistake about it, will be coming out like wounded animals to put in a performance. Enjoy it, FC Goa. They have thoroughly deserved it.
Well, Punjab for sure in that second half. We've been talking about FC Goa and Lens, but Punjab surely in that second half, they would be looking for some salvation, especially the way they start games. They would be looking to punch on some early goals. That would be the 15th of April. The semi-finals would be back live in action in the second legs, and that's good to see. I think those fans deserve some praises as well. I mean, for coming in the stadium, for supporting their side. Yes, FC Goa is the home side. You expect some support, but if there's any FC Goa fan watching this, probably those boys need all of your support come in the second leg because Punjab, they will bring some fire. But it's been absolutely good from them, and that's good to see some post-match rituals. praying all together blessings from the Lord. And they are happy, they are humble, they are hungry. FC Goa right now. They've already paid their dues to the fans. They have scored 4 goals. Everything is working in their favor. It could even get better in that second leg.
Spot on there, as we do have a very special guest to hand away the Man of the Match trophy. Mr. Ravi Puskar, the CEO of FC Goa, will be there very shortly to hand over the Man of the Match award for Kansamaka Singh after his wonderful performance against Punjab Football Club. Perfect day for FC Goa. They can have smiles on their faces and keep their eye on the second leg now. Punjab will have to come out and do the impossible, the unthinkable, and try and overturn a 4 goal deficit here. Perfect evening here for FC Goa. A lot to ponder about from Punjab Football Club's point of view.
Well, in FC Goa, I mean, the heartbreak of the previous season, they were in the semi finals, just failing to capitalize and reach the final hurdle. And this time around, they have started well. We can for sure say 1 foot in the final, but still, that second game, they would take nothing for granted. They have to be careful, they have to step up, they have to play their best football. And I think today's game was special because they played today in phases. In the first 20-25 minutes, they did absorb all the pressure, let Punjab attack. Probably Punjab outgassed them the way they're performing, the way they were running. We didn't see much from Garin Saiza in the second half. Yes, he was substituted, but I think they outgassed Punjab. They soaked all the pressure, and then in the second phase, when they found the first goal from that set piece, after that, they found the confidence, and those passes started sticking in. The midfield players, Wellington, and supported by Bryson Pereira. Then came Sean Francis Fernandez. Those changes from the head coach, the tactical bench was on point. I think the game was played in phases. FC Goa conceded the first phase. They could have got hit by Punjab, to be honest. Punjab could have been 1 goal, even 2 goal up if they had taken their chances. But luckily, in that first phase, Punjab didn't score any goal. In the second phase of the game, Goa did score the goal, and then coming back from half time, what a second half this has been. Completely blowing Punjab away in the second half. And yes, we have talked about it. What a day this has been for the Goa management as well. The CEO, Ravi Puskar, he would be happy. Shortly after this, he will be handing out the Man of the Match award for Kansamaka Singh. It's been a good day in the Goan hierarchy right now. The Goas are happy. And to talk about it, I mean, the kind of performances we have seen sums up FC Goa, top team, top quality, reaching back-to-back semi-finals. Israel Gurung was absent today. Israel Gurung had led this team throughout the national group stages, and there it is. The man of the match is Kansamaka Singh alongside the CEO of FC Goa, that's Mr. Ravi Puskar, and that's good scenes. He's happy. And why not? When your team can perform at this level, why not? The entire Goan hierarchy is happy. That's some beautiful picture. The Reliance Foundation Developmental League keeps on delivering. The national championship keeps on delivering. This has been one great day for football fanatics. 7 goals scored in the first semi-finals. It was Bengaluru completely blown away Kerala Blasters in the second semi-final. 4 goals once again scored. FC Goa tearing Punjab FC apart. Well, then 11 goals today. And it's been an absolute honor. This was Kumar Satyam alongside my co-commentator Suraj. We will leave you with the visuals. We are signing off. Have a good day, fellas. Well, before we sign off, just let's look at the highlights. Probably FC Goa have been working overtime. The commentators as well can work overtime. This was Constantine Singh with the penalty. He was calm, he was composed, and I think this changed the entire mood of the game. Was the third goal. Over there, Lionel Daller Remney, a bit of, I won't say showboating, maybe time management is the right word, but when needed, Lionel Daller Remney was top notch. There is no stopping this young man. He stops goals. His positioning is good. His reflexes are good. His awareness is good. Punjab, they were trying to create some chances, but once again, look at this. Ashraf France Rodriguez, he could have won the Man of the Match award, and I would have not bet my money against it. Punjab, probably in that second half, not able to reinvent themselves. Wellington finding Sheikh Mohammed Ismail. This was the pick of the goals. This was just beautiful. The sheer audacity to do that in semi-finals, the sheer confidence that Sheikh Mohammed Ismail possesses, and then towards the end, there were a few chances. This was a good one. Acrobatic effort. Lionel Remy from point blank range made sure he stops that effort, and then Vishal Yadav once again frustrated, disappointed. There was no passing through the Great Wall for FC Goa. Lionel Remy, he was absolutely phenomenal. Well then, now for the last time, 11 goals today scored in the semi-finals. What will happen in semi-final leg number 2? That is 15th of the April, live from the GMC Stadium in Bambolim. We are more than excited. It was an absolute honor once again serving you. My name is Kumar Satyam. Alongside me was Suraj. We will be back once again on the 15th of April, where Bengaluru in the first semi-final in the second leg will take on Kerala Blasters, and in the second one, it's going to be Punjab once again against FC Goa. Stay safe, folks. Stay happy. May God bless each and every one of you. Kumar Satyam and Suraj signing off.